Finally.
Oh, he's back.
My bad.
What time did you get here today, Josh?
Hey, listen, man. Come on, man.
I mean, it's
Why is it silent in the room? Like, what's going on?
Oh no, they'll just give you a moment, innit?
Where's the energy?
There you go. That's for
Right,
you.
well, go on.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Happy birthday to you.
Please
Oh wow.
Hey,
Please
one person
don't.
I know hates attention is Vans, you know. He does not like attention. All today, yeah, I've been seeing him responding to people's tweets saying happy birthday, yeah.
Tiring,
and I
bro.
know it's killing his soul.
Tiring.
You should have just put a mass tweet like, shouts out to everyone that's wishing me love and that. Thank
It's
you.
long, you know,
You have to
say
stay off
thank
the
you
app.
to everyone.
Yeah, you have to stay off the app.
Because some
Okay.
people like will
And
take
then
it to
next
heart
day
if you don't
just-
respond to their
yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Because they send loving messages like, "Oh my god, shouts out to you, bro. You're one of one." And man's
Yeah,
just saying,
that one you have to reply
man's
to,
putting
come on.
a spud emoji. No.
That is rude.
You know what? Yeah, when like people put in effort in a message, like you gotta respond.
Yeah, you
like,
got
with
to.
mad love hearts.
Yeah.
I can't be
So
like.
you got to
yeah,
respond
cool.
with words as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
thought you were saying
obviously.
just emoji.
Nah.
Like,
I would take
you can
offense
tell
to
the
that.
during the day, it's like at the start when they wake up, you see all like
Bare
the,
energy in
and
it.
then later on about like 2-3 in the afternoon, it's just love and a
Yeah.
spud.
Yeah.
Or these ones.
Wait, am I doing a shot by myself?
Yeah, that's your shot for you now.
Oh
You-
wow.
you tough, man, you
How can I
tough,
do a
man.
shot by myself? That's just.
Yeah, where's.
I'll do one with you.
Thank you, darling.
Oh,
Duh.
I can use the cup underneath.
okay, wonderful.
I was wondering why you just gave me one.
What? I'm not doing a shot.
Why not?
This is the most
It's Van's
important
birthday.
day.
You can't be a bad
First
guest.
of all, you guys got me with Van's birthday with this cup.
You can't
So,
be the party pooper.
That I don't mind. You know I'm not shy, so I don't mind. It don't do nothing for my brand. So I'm
Don't
good.
be that
Shady,
girl that's out
innit?
with the other girls with the man and that, and you're ruining the vibe. But don't be that babe.
Listen,
Can you
I've done
imagine?
my man's calling. I've got to go, guys.
Oh,
One of them ones. One of them
No,
I
but
hate
I'm
ones.
not
you
gonna
can do
lie.
that
When your
pass
man's
it
calling,
to
you gotta
HT.
go.
You got to go.
You gotta
Pass it
go.
to
Do you have to go?
How tight
Yeah,
this economy
listen.
is. You have to go.
In this
when your man calls,
economy,
you
you have to
I'm
go.
like this and I disappear.
Okay,
Nah,
okay.
out.
When you like out, yeah, do you say bye to the girls or do you just cut?
Basically,
No, you have to say bye.
if me and Esther are out, I'll be like, oh, like.
But I'm not up. So I get it. Like,
If
gotta
I've got a
go, do you know what I mean?
rendezvous, I'm cutting out.
The worst thing about
go.
the
Later,
rendezvous,
I'm sliding out.
Even in the dance, yeah, when your boy goes missing, yeah, more time, man don't even look for man.
Nah,
Like, because they know what's up.
A quick could not go missing. Where are you going? You
No,
like,
no, we look for each other.
No, you have
Girls
to.
look for each other.
You know, but that's it's different.
Yeah.
We've got different things to worry about. Like,
But I think you got to have the right kind of friends because I would never take offense to that.
or to her, like if.
No.
What
like,
if you guys are two
What,
up?
leaving
What if you
for
go
a
to a
man?
dance, just you two,
Yeah.
and you've got in there like 11:45. You know, it's ladies free before 12. You just got in before.
I can't leave then.
Before
I can't
the
leave then.
freeness finishes.
But what-
It's like 1:00. Your man's text you, and now you cut. And now Esther's in the dance by herself. What do you
No,
do?
no,
I
No,
would
but
never.
you gotta put a spanner in the works.
could do
Because
that. Okay, go on.
sometimes it's not always your man.
Who is it then?
Sneaky
You're,
little.
you're possible.
Me, I don't do sneaky link or.
Okay.
I was
They'll
going to say,
say-
either way,
You're
people get
unconfirmed.
seen.
So either way, it's getting
No,
dealt
but
with.
I couldn't
if I want
leave you.
to.
I couldn't leave
Yeah.
Esther by herself.
Okay.
Nah,
But
but I
what
would
if she's been in dance and she's made friends as well? Like, what do you do then? Oh, he's nice, man. Stay
What,
with him.
making friends in the dance?
Yeah.
Oh,
Network.
in the
you looking
toilets? What, in the toilets and that?
Bro,
Yeah, that's the best place to make
Yeah, it
friends.
is.
I told you about the Donny that came up to me in Prince of Peckham. He
And
was
did
like,
what?
Oh,
In the
yeah,
toilets?
you know, like, I came on my own, you know.
what?
Wow.
Oh, this is.
I was like-
why are you laughing like that?
Ah.
Because that's
He
how I
was
would have
like,
laughed
you
in real life.
Man wanted to chill with me, innit? And I was like, oh, why me? Like,
No, that's awkward.
You got approachable face, innit? That's what it is.
do
I
I?
wouldn't mind that.
Maybe.
By yourself.
Yeah.
But it's different for you.
Yeah, he
it's,
was
it's
like-
weird for man because as it is, a lot of men don't even acknowledge man out, let alone a stranger saying,
Especially in
I
London.
came here by myself.
Yeah, that's actually.
I'm creating conversation with another guy and now I want to chill with you. So what we doing? We're doing shots together. What's going on?
Donny was trying to tell me about
Let's see
a
what
babes
shots
that he
go.
was interested in.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, Vans.
Cheers.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Vans.
Thank you. Oh, mad.
Whoa,
You
whoa,
good?
whoa.
Say, warm up your chest a little piece.
I'm good.
Yeah, no, it
You're
was
bad
mad, bro.
influence.
Like, because he was like, yeah, his brethren didn't want to come out, but he wanted to come out, so he
Yeah,
came
I'm
out.
sorry, but
Okay.
I'm for that mindset of not enjoying because my friends are gonna do things.
Yeah.
Or would you go to a rave by yourself?
Not a rave.
Not a
no.
rave, but that's because I don't.
Maybe like a
rave
concert
anymore.
or like.
A concert, I would.
an
Yeah, concerts,
event.
Yeah, I
concert.
got.
I
Like,
would
I've been
myself.
to gigs on my own. Like,
Okay.
it's calm.
And
But-
the way you snap, nobody will know any different.
Yeah.
No, but I'm
literally.
there for like I'm enjoying I've
show,
gone
yeah.
to see the artist. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, but
exactly. I wouldn't do a rave.
in a rave, like it's a little bit different.
Because you're
innit?
meant to enjoy with your friends
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
dance room.
I think a rave is
like,
different.
vibing
The thing is, I
together.
mean, going to a concert, you could. I know people that have like made like long-lasting friendships through music. Like you can go to a concert, you can meet people.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That's the type of environment you can meet people and like, and it's very normal. It's cool. Like, so
Yeah, I went to the 50 show on my own, and like there was a Donny that was, you know, my brethren for
We're
that
giving it-
for that period.
What, these ones?
Yeah, I was like, he was my brethren for that
Many
that
men.
little period, innit?
I met someone at Davido actually.
Huh?
Because I went with my friend at Davido, and there was a guy who was there on his own. And we were best. I don't know his name, but we're besties.
We said for that moment, you and
What
him.
did you
it's
No,
exchange?
like throughout
like-
the show, me, him, and my friend.
Did you exchange like?
So I don't know his name. I really have to do all of that. Do you know what? Sometimes you have to enjoy things there.
For the moment, yeah.
She tried to clean it up quickly.
That cleanup was
Yeah,
mad.
just
You
in
have
case,
to.
if anybody's listening, I don't know
You're
that
not
man.
gonna get me.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for
to
that man.
Listen, yeah,
You
no,
got
but
to
the
enjoy
Donny
things
from
in that moment.
from Prince of Peckham, like he wanted to like
Chill.
be my dog.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's
And
a
I
bit
was
weird.
just like-
How did you navigate it? What did you buy him a drink?
Nah.
Am I buying you a drink? I don't know
do
you.
you know what? Like he started going off about this babes that was in the same place.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he was going for a relationship
You
crisis.
got other problems. You need to
It
be
wasn't.
positive.
Nah, it wasn't a relationship crisis. He saw a babes that he wanted to move to, innit?
Oh, and it's like,
He wanted to like
Wanted
ask
to-
my opinion.
What the
But
hell?
do I know you? Where do I know you from?
Or maybe
It
he
might-
want.
Bro,
Maybe he
it
wanted
might-
to seem
Nah,
cool
nah.
because he had
Listen,
someone
can we take a
to
little pause? That is Velvet Vans. No one's doing Jeremy Kyle in the dance.
Respect me, bro. Someone that
Imagine
doesn't even
with a girl
exist
you
no
find
more, you
attractive
know.
and you're like, oh, don't worry about it. And then you go move to her.
What's that?
Who would have thought you?
Listen, like I looked
That would
at the
be
babes,
mad.
I looked at him, and in my head I was like, this ain't gonna work.
Oh, well, she was out of his league.
That's
Rough.
crazy.
It's rough, man.
She was the buffest
Maybe
babe
he had
there, bro.
She was the buffest babe there.
She
What
was
you
the
say?
buffest babe
You
there,
told her to
bro.
move out the way.
Can you
Nah.
imagine
Niggas coming to you
that?
for advice. Nigga,
You
that's
have to do
me.
that.
But the thing is that
Well,
Fols
that's
was
lovely,
there,
yeah.
you know.
Was I there that
You
night?
were there, bro.
Bro, don't do joint enterprise, bro. I don't remember this, bro.
You were there, but like, you were on the other side, innit?
Okay.
And
You're
I just,
mingling on
you know,
that
like
side.
where the toilet downstairs, where the toilet's
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
the,
yeah.
on a corner on the side.
Yeah.
So obviously, when I come out, it's all packed in it, like so I
tight,
didn't-
innit?
yeah, it's
Prince
mad
Beckham's really tight.
So I was just chilling there for a little piece, and then Donny just came up to me, and I was like,
That is so
Hello?
awkward.
"Yeah, he wanted to be like
Let's be
brethren,
friends. Wanted to chill with the big boys.
That's hilarious. So you want to Bam Bam?
Shout outs to him though, wherever he is.
Yeah.
Imagine if he's listening, thinking,
Yeah, he could be
raw.
listening.
No, shout out to your listener, man.
Come on, man. Like, you know, people go out and make friends, innit? Like,
Yeah.
just
No,
in
you know,
a,
as
in
much
a
as I'm
mad way.
bantering, I do rate people that have the courage to like just go and speak to someone like that.
It takes a lot, and
Yeah.
that's why I feel like I rate guys as well because personally, I couldn't.
Wait, so just for clarity, are you like you're giving men props? I just wanna, I
No,
wanna, I wanna, I wanna, I wanna, I wanna put like a bold underline under
she
this
does.
point.
No, I don't mind giving men their props.
Okay,
Like,
wonderful.
personally, I couldn't approach a guy and
Yeah.
like
Meet
do
him
all
and stuff
that.
like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I rate guys who do
Well,
it
you-
because it takes a lot.
But you don't know how to shoot your shot.
I ain't gonna say I don't know how to, but I just prefer not
So you saying
to.
you saying you ain't been to the gun range? What's going on?
No, I don't do it.
No.
We need to get you to the
I done
gun
it
range,
once.
man.
I done it once, and I said, never again.
I told you,
again.
they have one bad experience. Flatland.
Never again. That's why I rate you guys because it's not easy. It's not easy.
Alright, listen, man. Dust yourself off, innit, and try
Try
again.
again.
Leah said it.
I'm not doing it again.
Did you die? You here?
I nearly died.
You nearly died.
Could have.
nearly died. Shot myself
So
basically.
Listen, you gotta keep it
I should
moving.
have burned like this.
You gotta keep it moving, man.
No,
Yeah.
so I rate guys that do it, man. Shout out to you lot. 'cause-
Shout outs to the man, them.
Yeah.
You know, but it is what it is, man. You have to firm that, innit? So, but hashtag off the cuff pod.
Come on.
We are back. A good honest conversation never hurt anyone.
Yes.
If you're listening for the first week, my name is Fols Forever.
Mr. Vans,
We've got Chrissy chilling in the cut.
Chrissy Hive,
H is in the cut as well, chilling.
Houdini,
Mike's here as well. People of colour and tech just in the cut, chilling.
my bro.
And we're joined with some special guests. Two lovely girls from Ghana.
I'm definitely.
No, don't try it, bro. You
First of all, I've left that behind. I don't like when people keep bringing it up. It's 2022.
okay? So you
Let's
changed
move
that.
forward. Someone brought up the other day as well. I was like, no, I don't like this tone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm Nigerian now.
Now.
Wow.
Okay, can you see this?
I didn't
now,
know this.
because I don't like this.
I actually didn't know this.
conversation. Sorry.
This is new to me.
Did you need to?
What do you mean? I'm
Yeah.
Nigerian.
No, as in you choosing when or not you want to claim.
No, but I still came in for a while now.
No,
I said on the pod and everything.
I don't know about
I
that.
definitely mentioned when Remy came.
Yeah, because you had your ally.
No, because she said she liked Ghanaian jollof.
True that.
What
So I was
more
on my
so
own.
than Nigerian
Yeah, she said
jollof?
it. She said,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, don't fight me because I know you like to tussle, but
No, you
Ghanaian
don't like
jollof
to
fine.
tussle.
yeah.
That's nice.
I mean, it is what it is, man. It's rice, isn't it?
No, there's
No.
a difference.
That's how you know you can't cook.
There's a difference.
Wait.
No,
Wait,
no,
what?
you can't cook my guy on his birthday. He's sick.
Sorry,
I'm saying
one's gotta go.
it's rice in a context of like there's gonna be a group of people that are gonna enjoy it regardless. Ghanaians are gonna enjoy their thing, and Nigerians are gonna enjoy their thing. What's the need for a fight?
Oh, here we go, sensible Stephen over here.
When you go home, you're gonna eat it anyway.
Fuck, bro.
Like you lot can fucking fight all you want, bruv. Like when you go home, you're gonna eat.
True that.
It's because no one goes on about Congolese jollof. That's why.
Because we don't do jollof.
Exactly. So you've got a dog in this fight.
What does that mean?
Rough.
You have no vested interest in the conversation. That's why you think rice is rice.
But I say all that to say this: we're joined by No Shade Podcast.
The shadiest on the planet.
Yeah, the shadiest on the planet.
Yay, love it.
Thanks for having us.
Finally.
What do you mean?
I was gonna let that.
Should we get out of the way?
Do you know what? Yeah, like get it off your chest.
Let's get out of the way because I feel like it's burning you.
Yeah,
Do you know
it's burning you more than the brown alcohol is burning you.
We're not dying for it.
No, we're not dying for it.
it sounds like you are still.
You use gadgets.
No, never die for it.
What?
Made it.
85 seconds into the intro, you want to bring it up?
We just said finally. I wanted to.
Somebody cannot say finally again.
Oh, what, you Dwayne Johnson?
Damn.
Finally.
Who does he think he is?
Rock has come back to Monday Night Raw.
No, it's because like it's been a long time coming in. It's not like we've been waiting for it, but it's been
it has been a long time coming.
Nah, it's long overdue.
Finally.
But we got there, you know.
we
did you
did.
die?
I mean, I was saying the first time I invited you guys on, you didn't come, so
Yeah.
Couldn't make it.
yeah. We know.
Yeah.
So we heard.
I mean, Foles is there representing like he does.
Yeah.
Get me?
Yeah.
That's my guy.
He didn't feel the
Probably had a
difference.
fade them times.
I did still.
You did actually.
He had a Dark Caesar.
Feel as strong as well that day.
Yeah.
I remember like yesterday.
What? Do you guys not remember this strong fade?
No, of course we do. Of course we do. He made an effort.
Of course. That if you lie so hard, you know, of course.
I was gonna say Burley, but
Burley.
Hey, run the jokes. I'm here for it. But yeah, that's definitely long overdue. What
Yeah.
What year did we link up? That was what?
2018 or maybe 2019. 2018 probably.
Was it the year of Afro Nation? That's it.
2019 then.
Yeah, it probably was the year of Afro Nation.
2019, yeah. 2019.
Probably.
It's always good to link up
Nation.
with people that do similar stuff to you, podcasters and stuff. So
yeah,
we always say we're like colleagues, like all of us are like
course,
colleagues.
yeah. You know,
just different departments, really.
You know.
Yeah.
Different sites.
I mean, yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You're very hesitant. Why?
Yeah, why are we not colleagues?
We're not colleagues.
what are you saying, man?
No, we are.
What are you saying, man? We head office.
Trying to be like HR, man. Giving HR energy.
Nah, like because I know that in the past there's been like the conversation between male and female podcasts about how the male podcasts, especially the black British.
Oh, here we go. I know where he's going with this.
Like the disparity between the two.
Yeah. Which is evident.
And I heard your podcast episode with
Do you know what's funny? I was trying to think, is he
With
quoting
who?
me or not?
No, he's quoting a
With who?
conversation,
Who
but I
did
won't
I have
let him land.
Yeah, yeah, land.
Well, you had like a big pod mashup with all the girls that you rock with. Who did you have on, just for clarity?
So we had Black Gals Livin. At the time, we had two queens in the pod.
So Iman and Leah.
Oh yeah,
Shout outs to them.
Yeah, shout outs to them.
Yeah.
Love them.
But I like seeing that with you lot. Like, obviously, it's nice if we can link up, but girls support girls. It's good, man.
Yeah, we just felt like the link up doesn't really happen between men and women.
Yeah. No, you guys were saying that you feel like the support ain't really there from the
male.
side
Yeah,
of
which
the
is true.
podcast game.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of women on here, though, innit? So
Yeah, we.
But
always
are
have
they podcasters?
yeah, we have podcasts on. It's just that it took a while to get to you, but you here now. You free now.
I wasn't trying to imply that. I'm just saying, like, it's not, you don't see it often, basically.
Yeah.
So I feel like more work could be done on that.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the thing is, I like people that speak their mind and speak freely, because if you feel that there's something in there, so how you feel on it.
Do you know what? Like, listening to that, I didn't take no gripes to it. It's one of those ones where like it could be a learning opportunity.
Yeah.
If you just listen, innit? And I think we've always kind of done that. So
just organically, because our first guest was Essie. That was our first guest.
Yeah.
That was actually our first proper guest, and then obviously went down the music. We had people like your Kenny All Stars, Coda. We had RS came on super early. This is before like, we started doing visuals and stuff. And then from then, we got women on just like organically and stuff. I've definitely seen a shift. I won't put in the names. I've definitely seen a shift the last 12 and a half months.
Because there are
some
them
trying to clean up. Man trying to clean up the thing and getting the black women on. I see it. It is what it is.
There are certain podcasters now where they had like a rule where
if you say no shade, that is shady.
They had a rule where it was just no females on, right? Like,
really?
Because Yeah, there are some.
Don't say really. You know
in the
who.
past. Yeah.
What was it actually said that it was a
It
rule?
was.
Did you guys clap over here?
Clap.
You know that when
do you censor?
Wait. Do you know where you
You're
are?
not gonna cancel me.
Wait, just for clarity, do you know where you are right now?
I'm just
You're
I'm
in
just
the
trying to
lion's
see.
den
I'm
right
just
now.
trying to.
Are you implying are we gonna edit it? No, so speak freely.
Okay, so I gotta
Okay,
watch
do you know
what I
what?
say.
No, speak freely, man.
There were certain podcasters who made it a thing where they don't invite females because they felt like it's like
couldn't add anything to the
It's a
conversation.
group chat.
Do you know
Males
what?
group
Yeah,
chat.
it wasn't
That's
that they didn't
fine,
add
though.
anything. I
But-
think it's more their brand.
Yeah, but as time has gone on, and I feel like as now, I don't know whether it's Black Lives Matter movement. I don't know what it is, but there's been a shift of like more black women
Yeah.
being pushed onto certain.
Because you're not gonna
Are
do
you
your
saying
thing.
what
You're
PR
growing.
and that?
I don't know.
You
could
said it,
say
not
that.
us.
Yeah, you
You
could
saying we
say
said
that.
it?
Off the cuff said it. No shame.
Not no
Do you know what it
shade.
is?
Wad.
There's nothing wrong with it. Like kill two birds with one stone. We do the
Okay.
PR, and you get opportunity. We get opportunity to collaborate and work together. Why shouldn't we? Because a lot of our listeners do cross over.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's people that
Yeah,
listen to us and
sometimes I
listen
don't
to
want to
you.
talk to you niggas.
Bro, it's
Talk to
draining.
the women's then.
No,
man.
it's
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I've got shout out to our Carl. He's always said that, bro. Some of our best conversations we've had women in the room, and I think he's on the money with that. So Vans is right sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
I'm already here with me, Vans, H, Light, man. Bring some women's in here, man. Break this up a little bit, man. There's a lot going on right now, bro. So
Yeah, no.
it's
I hear
needed,
it.
man.
I hear it.
And the good thing is, well, it's not even that. It's not always battle the sexes when we have these chats and stuff.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah,
debate
I
what's
like that.
trending topically and stuff. So
Yeah.
it is good. But I like that you lot spoke your mind and you highlighted something. So and if people ain't going to support you, go to where you're getting the support. So
Exactly.
Yeah,
if
go
Black
get
Girls
celebrated.
Livin, if what's it, 2 queens in the pod you said?
Yeah.
If they're rocking with you, you lot keep linking up on that. So
Yeah, those are the girls.
Yeah.
Lamar and
appreciate
Leah,
my
they're
sisters.
great.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Love
Shout out to Black
They're
Girls
great.
Livin. They had their show last weekend.
Yeah, I was out
Yeah.
there. Yeah, man. It was lovely. It was a nice
What was the
event.
turnout like?
Yeah, it was a nice turnout.
a good turnout,
It was full. Everyone was at their table. They had a cute little stage set up, spotlight. It was kind of like it was very sensual, like
That
dark.
ambiance.
Like the ambiance was nice.
Yeah.
Just, like I walked in and I was like, right, it smells nice in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was really nice.
Oh, that's
It was
lovely.
just full of women, obviously, and you know, I was happy to kind of have a little hand in that whole thing. So shout outs to Black Girls Livin.
Yeah.
Jazz and
always.
Vic are amazing.
They are treasures.
They're funny, man.
Nah, they are
proper
hilarious.
Yeah.
And it was very interactive. Like they were walking around with the mic, and
Okay.
you know, people were asking them questions,
Yeah.
and they were answering it so well. And they had like images, all across the venue.
Okay.
So like they were clicking. They had one click.
Mm-hmm.
And
then changes
the
the
images
images.
were going alongside with some of the things that they were talking about.
that is
Okay, that's
sick.
Cute.
sick.
So yeah, it was amazing. The music, and like they had this like little pack on their seats, like the audience,
Oh.
just so that they can feel the music better, like the vibrations
wow.
of the music. Yeah, it was a good event, man.
very thought out. Yeah.
Very digital, like, you know.
It was a live massive
yeah.
event, innit? So
Yeah, man. Like, and you know, next time, obviously, with more time, I'll be able to pattern more things for them.
Love
You
that.
know, I didn't get the opportunity to do everything that was intended, but
Yeah.
going to the event, like, and seeing it come to fruition was great.
That's really good.
so
Well
yeah,
done.
man.
Good.
I mean, that's a
Shout out to
testament
them.
to you as well, though.
Yeah.
I think it's a lesson to be learned in sometimes getting an opportunity and it maybe not being the right fit for you.
Yeah,
but
man.
passing on information saying someone else might be better suited to doing that because we don't get a lot of that over here. I don't
Yeah,
think,
man.
innit?
Like, I
So-
mean, we were approached, like, you know, they hit me up, shout outs to Benny Boy Events, and they wanted us to do something. And I was like, it doesn't make sense for us to do something on International Women's Day.
I spoke to Vans. I said, if you
Okay.
trying to get us killed,
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
The thing
can't
is
lie.
that, like, I already, before I even spoke to Fols, I was just like, I don't think it's the right fit for us, but I'm going to consult my partner
Is
anyway.
that person on Twitter the person that came to you guys with that idea?
there are people, isn't it? So
There are peoples,
Okay.
but they're
because they
not
don't know a lot of
necessarily-
podcasts, so they just
Big
they're
But
not
the
really-
self-awareness
really-
is key.
They're not
because
really in
some
a
people-
podcast like they
Okay,
don't really
see.
know much about
Yeah.
podcasts.
because I think they just thought the man them Chrissy's here so we can come and do something and
Do you know what I'm saying?
vibe,
And some
whatever.
people would have gone with it because why not? It's a live show. But I think self-awareness that you had to
Yeah,
to
and like
think and
because
be
they're
like,
my
no.
guys, like I can be honest with them and,
Yeah, that's
and
good, yeah.
a lot more transparent. So I was like, I don't think this is the right thing for us, but I've got
people that can recommend.
people that can do that.
And we need more people like that.
You know,
like
so
who will put other people forward and be like, you know what?
Yeah, I think that's important. If you don't like, if something comes your way and you don't think you're the best person for that, even certain conversations, like when like Black Lives Matter, all that kind of stuff happens, certain people have opportunities to talk about it, and you know that you don't know much. It's okay to actually pass it on to someone that you think is better suited, or someone that you know that this is where they have so much knowledge, and this is essentially where they shine. But I think not everyone likes to do that. So
the thing is, I feel like a lot of us look around and like the opportunities feel really small. So that first opportunity to get a bag, someone's gonna run to it, innit?
Give it to me.
And I understand it because opportunities do look slim out there, especially when you're starting newly and like it's your first someone like shout you for something. Because it's one thing when you're going out and searching stuff. It's nice when like you get the emails into your inbox. Oh, you want me here? Oh, what, 8 o'clock? Well, you sending the driver? All right, cool. But like, it might not be for you.
Yeah, and like there's still work to do in like, you know, getting the bag back, because, you know, there's a lot required from us. Yeah. Where like, you know, people don't understand. Yeah. Like it's especially in terms of podcasting, like, you know, we're out here performing in a sense. But people think like because it's just us having conversations, it's just a conversation. It's not light work.
That's my biggest pet peeve. When people say that podcasters, you guys just go to the studio and you just chat shit.
I mean, some weeks.
Nah, mate.
But you need that as well sometimes.
No,
it's balanced, though, innit?
I take offense.
But you know what? It's like what you were saying the other week when you were saying how your mum was like, "How do you guys find something to talk about every week?" Like,
we've had guests come on and say like, "Rah, I didn't even realize how hard it is to constantly like come up with stuff
to talk
like
about.
Or just communicate,
structure and because like on a day to day, like who's really speaking for that long?
Exactly.
Outside of podcast, I don't be talking. I do all my talking on the mic because honestly, I'm talked out. But you know what it is as well? I think even like the skill of having people, like having guests come on that you've never met before, you've just communicated via email, and they come in the room and you're able to make them feel comfortable, and you guys literally talk as if you've known each other for so long. That's a skill in itself.
Yeah,
no.
I really like talking, to be fair.
On my CV.
Me neither.
The irony. This episode
talking.
334.
Yeah.
Did you hear this guy? This guy said I don't like really talking that much.
I don't like talking like that.
Honestly.
Yeah, I swear down. I don't.
Because it's a skill to keep people engaged.
Yeah.
Like, especially with podcasts, like before this whole video stuff, it was just audio.
Yeah.
So to be able to
the good old days when things were so much easier.
Hey, listen, man.
I got to studio with the same outfit 4 weeks in a row.
All you do is upload on SoundCloud and you're good to go. But now you're on Apple, Spotify, and then you're doing audio and visuals.
Hey, listen,
it's a lot.
man. On a regular day, my word count is low.
But when you come to pod, maxed out.
Now you're doing TikTok. What else is there? Rules. Girl. It's just a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But enough of the woe is me stuff, you know. I'm sure our listeners.
But we love it though. Thank you for always supporting.
Yeah, no, obviously we love it, innit? Otherwise, like, you know, I wouldn't be here on my fucking birthday. But.
When I spoke to Vans, I was like, brother, are you sure you want to like work on your birthday? It's like, yeah, it's cool. Leading up,
yeah, I'm
like,
surprised we're recording. You should be out with your girls, you know.
Sorry, what? Wait, what?
Making friends at the bar.
Whose man's is this?
Making friends at the bar, whatever, getting
up
treats.
In the shards.
You know.
In a shard.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Oh,
You know when you snap it and then you like, got
boys.
One.
In a Shangri-La with a
hunting.
hunting.
No boys.
Okay.
Nah, do you know what? I've done the shard stuff.
Okay,
light work.
Sorry.
What else?
The lightest.
It's overrated.
Light work.
It's overrated, man.
Yeah.
Even me right now, I've never set foot in the shard before, you know.
Really?
I've
Go there for
I've
free,
never
you know?
seen the shard.
I've never, just from the outside.
You've never set foot in the shard.
Do you know what's so annoying? There's
My
so
heel
many
has
lovely
never stepped
places
foot
to
in there.
eat and go to, yeah. But it's the internet will make you feel like because you've not been there, you're missing out.
Yeah.
Is that Hakkasan in that?
It could kills me. Honestly.
Do you know what? Like
you're sending out the back signals. Name another restaurant.
If you're listening.
Oh, mad. But the thing is that like going up the shard, is nice for the view. Like seeing the skyline
ambiance.
and you know. But aside from that, like, come on, you know. It's just like every other restaurant, to be fair.
There's loads of places that you can go and eat and have a good time at a better price. But I mean, if you go there and enjoy yourself, fair enough. But
yeah, man.
I don't think everybody that goes there
if you want
really
to see
has
the
that
Tower
great
Bridge
time.
at night from up above, then you know that's it.
That's what people going
Bruv,
for. Sightseeing,
like you're in the
tourists.
heavens. When you're up in the shard, you're in the heavens, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You had a good day today, though,
Yeah. I relaxed for the first half, and then the second half.
Don't tell me Mumsy sent you on errands today. I'll be
Mumsy did send, like, she was like, I know it's your birthday and that, but hang out the washing. I was like,
she's trying to keep you humble.
Shit, then.
She's trying to keep you humble, bro.
Do you know what? I woke up and I was like, shit, you're a year older. Cool. That's cool. You know, I feel great. I look great to some. But Mumsy was like, yeah, before you head out, you know, you got to do certain things.
Ritual and that.
Yeah. Had to see my little one.
Love that.
See my daughter. I picked her up from school.
She's the cutest.
Thank you very much. Then I went to a swimming lesson.
Oh, for her?
For her,
oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But I had to go on smoke.
What happened?
Like, her instructor was, you know,
not moving crazy.
He upset her, so I had to pull up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should have phoned me and H. You would have pulled up with the sun.
Then we all would have been late.
We would have recorded live from the swimming pool. Right now, I'm mid-breaststroke.
I'm so
yeah, no,
excited.
man, I just didn't like it, innit? So I had to attend for myself because I don't live in that area, innit? So
yeah, of course.
I'm not there every week.
No, it's good that you get, that's your job. You got to do that, innit?
So as she moved up a level, she changed her instructor.
Okay.
She didn't like this instructor, and you know, he reduced her to tears, so I had to pull up.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Yeah, you can't
yeah.
make her cry.
You know, it's good that she's at that age where she can communicate properly. Because like my niece is she's still communicating about small. She's just not on the swimming thing, and we don't know why, but she's just not. My sister was taking her lessons on a Saturday and stuff. I was like,
yeah, because
get her in there nice and early, innit?
Yeah, because you get to see different age groups.
Yeah,
you know, when it comes to kids, and some people just dash their babies in the water, and I'm just like, Jesus
I saw
Christ!
like that
I wanted my sister to do that, but she didn't have that. She couldn't do it.
It's mad,
Yeah.
bro.
Like,
Like,
you
you know what? Yeah,
said to me, when you have you can do that.
but
facts.
it's instructor. I could slap you, Why are you doing that to my baby?
Even though I've paid you to do it, but like when you
I've
actually do
seen
it,
it,
but when I
yeah.
see you look so wavy when like the baby drops in and they just
float back up.
It's
Yeah,
so cute.
I think I would do it.
Your heart drops though when it's your kid. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't think I
Like,
could.
it's a different
I
type
could
of-
see that.
But I
And
wanted to
me-
learn from young. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
like, and I have that. I have the same mindset. Like, you know, I wanted to learn from young because I didn't like swimming growing up.
Yeah.
I made excuses to not swim
Yeah.
I
at
take
school.
an asthma attack every week. Like, girl, asthma is not that
But
bad.
do you know what it is? Yeah, like my excuse was ridiculous.
What was your excuse?
The water's cold.
Oh,
It's too cold. I want to
not
do
good
this shit.
enough.
Nah, I don't like cold
Do
water.
you know if you don't
bro.
like cold, you don't like
They were
cold.
like, oh yeah, no, it's warm.
No, but when
I
you're
dipped
getting
my
obviously
toe in,
your
I was like,
body
this ain't warm.
your body temperature.
This ain't fucking warm, bruv.
But then you come out, you're like, all shaking up and everything.
Yeah, I didn't like it, so I just avoided it.
Yeah.
You know, but she's always been kind of keen to get
That's
in the pool
good.
and stuff. So you know, like this is what we work for, innit?
facts.
Kind of, you know, it adds up, bro. Because the swimming, this
When
gymnastics,
you say
the
you
stage
double
school.
checking with every week,
Bro, like there's-
how much are you really enjoying gymnastics?
Bro,
Do you still
yeah.
like swimming?
Yeah, you have to have that review.
You
And
actually
that's
have
when
to.
she told me, like, you know, how she
What
felt
happened?
about this done. So I was like,
Oh.
I'm go see that man.
And when you pulled up,
Paying
what
this
was his
money
energy
for
like when you pulled up?
You know?
He went there.
Oh, you weren't there. Did you dish out secondhand smoke, or did you like?
Tell him.
It's a manager thing, isn't it?
No, because you obviously you're not it's like H, like you're looking for a don and you catch his brethren. He's getting wrapped.
True, you know.
The manager was a young black woman.
Oh.
Sorry,
Now
I
you got.
take it back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, now you can't even.
Man's in
yeah.
there. I'm sorry, Queen.
Nah, she dealt with it like properly, innit? And
Okay, that's good.
because I was with my daughter's mum as well, like she was doing a lot of the talking, but in what I was saying to her, the manager could hear innit, and she was like, all right, cool, this is what I'm gonna do, and it was dealt with.
Dope.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
You know,
good.
so-
We need that. We need more men like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's not an opportunity to bash men and that, but yeah, I hear it.
Just say, oh my god.
No, you're not saying we need more men like that.
We need
but-
like
no,
they're doing their
but
thing,
we-
man.
no, but
Like,
you know what
I've
is
seen
there?
some
We
things
do.
today, like, and I ain't liking that.
Van,
You know
that
what?
was
It's
positive.
not
That was positive.
bashing men,
Yeah.
but if the shoe fits, Cinderella lace it up.
You see how men can't take compliments now?
I don't know what story you had said. It wasn't a lace.
She didn't have
it was a
laces.
slipper.
I lied. She didn't have
It was a
laces.
slipper.
It don't matter. The 2022 girl, she can wear trainers.
This is why you can't be nice to men.
Really
Can't
saying
take
the-
what's
the
in the
Balenciaga
way.
socks.
Take it back.
I take it back.
I'm sorry.
I take it back.
Sorry, Queen.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Instead of the glass slipper, she's wearing Balenciagas. So
It's on brand. 2022 drip over everything, bro.
Triple drown, baby.
I'm so dumb.
But we're here to celebrate Vans. It's your day.
Woo, woo.
Yeah,
How you
man.
feeling a year on? How's the knees? We good?
Do you know what? Yeah, like I'm the most fit that I've been in recent years.
Okay, dope.
That's good.
Yeah, my yeah.
Mentally as well.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, like this time around, the build up to my birthday I was just not on anything. I was feeling a bit flat, to be honest. But
Well, birthday blues.
I don't know what it is, bro.
Do you usually have that though, or was this just a?
Sometimes, it depends, you know. Like sometimes, like I'm really positive going into it, and this time around, I just didn't really. I don't know. Maybe I just felt drained,
Okay.
and because it was leading up to the birthday, and everyone's asking me like, "Oh, what you doing for your birthday and stuff?"
It's a lot.
And like, I'm usually the person that always does stuff for their birthday, so
Okay.
I get it. But at the same time, it's like when you're not on it and you get the questions left, right, and center, it's like,
It's overwhelming.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I felt the love for sure today,
That's good.
which is always great. You know, all my people showed me love and that. Phone calls, the posts, the texts, the messages. My siblings were extra nice today.
Yeah.
So done.
Yes, my brothers, my brothers posted me today.
I love
I was
that.
like, rah, like what, one Dave concert and that's all it takes.
I told you.
that's
Things
mad
change
stuff.
now, bro.
So
Yeah,
funny.
but it was lovely. My big sister called me today. You know, my younger sister, my mum.
The Mumsy, did you get that heavy prayer from Mumsy in the morning?
Yeah, Mumsy was nah. My mum don't acknowledge me like until midday.
But was that when you were born?
Yeah,
That's why. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
That's a bit extra though.
Because I heard you thinking these 3 hours. I
Bro,
was
it's the
going through it.
15th, innit? It's the 15th.
I was going through it,
like,
bro.
it's the
It's
15th,
true, you
innit?
know.
She's like, yeah, man. Like once it hits midday, then I'll greet you. Happy birthday, innit?
No, that's
like,
dope.
oh,
No, it's
yeah,
mad that
man.
we should have more chats with our parents. I only found out like around my birthday that when I was born, my mum left the hospital early because there was a IRA bomb threat around the time.
Oh, mad.
Like at Kings at the time, and she was like, "I've only just got to this country." My
No, man, take
first
me out.
child, because I think at the time period they had it was a longer stay than what they do now. And this ain't the era of like mobile phone. And my dad's at home and that she's told her, yo, obviously you have to get yourself signed off, and she just cut out. Luckily there was no, but around that time period there was a lot of like you'd get a call like, oh, they're gonna blow up this hospital, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that.
Damn.
Yeah, it was brazy in there. When she was telling me, I was like, why are you just telling me this now? Like, but
That's crazy.
But what would you have done back then?
no, I just want to know. I wanna know the history.
It's true though.
I want to know.
Stories
No,
for
but I
a
want to know
reason.
what it is because, like, at a certain point when you get like maybe a bit too cool for your parents, it's like very much how was school, how was work, fine. Are you coming to church? Yeah. Like, where are you coming from? Football? Are you going out? There wasn't a lot of conversation there. But
Yeah.
as I've got older, especially with all the stuff that like, happened back in the last year, like I really want to make sure that like the people around me, I know them properly,
Yeah.
and like just pick your parents' brain a bit more.
Yeah,
innit?
there's
So-
certain
I feel
things
the
that you
same
actually have to
way.
get out of your parents rather than just them volunteering that information. Do you know what I mean? Like, or you know, as I've noticed that like once my sister moved out, her relationship with my mum got better. So like they speak all the time, and I'm just
Dope.
like,
Yeah.
rah, like can you guys break up a little bit, like just like
Man's
what's
hating,
this?
you
You
know.
look jealous.
What's
to
this
say
like?
that.
Do you know what I mean?
Jealous.
But no, but you can see that like you know, and they also started a business together, so it's like,
Oh.
all right, cool. They're gonna speak a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So then I guess like my mum, just in natural conversation, is gonna start speaking about certain things. But like, if not, sometimes you know, like you have to ask them like about certain things because you don't know that they could have probably like gone through the same shit, but just in a different era.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that the older you get, the more you get to like see your parents as like individuals rather than just your parents. Like
You gotta go home and
actually
ask your
get
mum,
to-
has she been to the shard as well?
like you get to know them as actual people. I feel like
Yeah.
when I was younger, it was like, oh, mum and dad, and that was it. Whereas
Yeah.
now it's like I know your personality a bit more. I know
Yeah.
what makes you laugh. I know what you like. I know what you don't like.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So
Yeah, they did a poll at my house like the other day. I wasn't involved, and they I was voted the least funniest.
Yikes.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, you better go home and run these jokes up, bro.
I was like, y'all don't know me. They were like, oh, you're too serious. And I was like, really? I'm the most unserious person I know.
Bro, do you need...
I'm the most unserious.
Do we need to send him a roadcaster, a mic home or something, bro? Go home and give them these fucking bars, bro.
Bro,
go for four,
send them the hashtags. The Offthecuff hashtag.
Yeah, no, like, well, my brothers, they're like, oh yeah, you're too serious. And I'm like, really?
Maybe because you're the older brother, so it's like.
Are you the oldest?
Nah, I'm not, but I'm
Have you got younger brothers?
yeah, I got 2 younger brothers.
Okay, so
Like,
maybe that's why they think you're a bit.
The age gap is nuts, though.
What number are you in the?
Second born.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, maybe because yeah.
Probably the age
It
gap.
is what it is, man. You know, like I'm not just gonna start busting joke for no reason.
Man's at home wasting good material, bro.
Bro.
You're thinking about
And I'm working from home, bro. Like
Save
I'm
this shit.
Bro, I'm working from home. I'm busy, bro. Like these guys are stressing me out.
Where's that juice? Is there still some juice?
What are you saying? What we pouring up?
Yeah, pouring up, man.
I'm seeing a lot of empty cups.
Yeah,
We're really celebrating today, aren't we?
we've got good news for the people.
What's going on, guys?
Man, more rave, bruv. What's going on?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bruv,
Man, one rave.
because Vans talking about birthday blues. We are celebrating Vans' birthday on the 14th of April.
I hear you. I hear you.
Loud
We
it.
outside.
We
nigga.
outside for real. So we've partnered up with a brand called We Outside LDN. That's our good peoples. And we're throwing a dance on the 14th of April. It's the Thursday before Good Friday. Everyone's off on that Friday anyway. 7 till 1. Come out and vibe with us. The ticket link will be in the description. It's at 4 Quarters in Elephant Park. That's SE17 1GQ. Like I said, the link will be in the description. Chrissy will be in there vibing.
Yeah, man.
You're going to be there. You haven't got a choice.
Come chat to her.
Now why am I in it?
Now, why am I in it?
No?
Yeah. Promo.
That wasn't encouraging.
Is that promo?
Do you want some more
Promo?
bands?
Yes, please.
Yeah, but man, on rave, bro. What do you think?
Yeah,
this is?
man.
All these dances
Yeah.
we're going to coming back and reporting and giving people big ups. Man, we're throwing a party too.
Yeah.
Yes, we
it's
are.
overdue.
Love
So
to see it.
Yeah, let's spin on that 360 thing.
very true.
I love a 360 camera.
Aquarium
Yeah.
loves a
Honestly,
360.
I'll be working that camera.
Yeah.
I like you want
Come meet me at the arcade
Do
so
you
I
know
can
what?
batter you.
I do it to support my my friend.
You don't like it?
You don't want
I
to do
told
like
you-
look.
For
I
someone that
told
doesn't
you-
like it, you look like you're having an amazing
So
time.
but I can't go on there
Can you
and
pass
look
it to
like
Chris?
I'm looking
Can
I'm
you
fighting
like
life.
what? You don't want to flick your hair like in
No,
slow
but when I
motion
go,
now?
when I go on there, I'm going to represent.
Yeah,
But before I go on there, it's like okay, I'll go.
I went to.
Okay.
A
I said I was
I
going to
love
360 this
Take a
year.
little piece of.
you put my cup over
Oh,
there.
sorry.
360'd out.
I love it.
Listen, I went to a party the other day, and there was a 360 thing, and
Pass that to Chrissy, please. Thank you.
Adoni was waved and he like fell off the 360.
Mess up. Did he break the camera? Exactly.
Them things are expensive, you
It's an
know.
important question.
No, it was on the other side, like where the camera went.
That's
Like,
lucky.
there.
Okay.
Because you and
The
your
camera
drunk
was
card.
doing the camera was doing
Get it
the
out.
thing.
Well, doing a spin, man.
Yeah, it's doing the spin.
I was in one
dance.
dance. I seen that they were loading up. They were pushing it around, and I was dying, bro.
I think I saw
Donnie
that.
was pushing it around. You're trying to load it up, like.
Oh, no.
And
Nah,
imagine
I'm
the
sorry.
person standing there, like.
Nah, I'm sorry.
I'll get off. Don't worry about it.
Don't bring the 360 if it's not working, bro.
I remember when they were saying that it was giving people the ick with the man them on them, man. People just chat shit. Everyone enjoy yourself, man. If you like
Not gonna
360,
lie, in the beginning it was like, what you guys doing on here? It's for girls.
I just,
Why is it
It's for the girls only.
Wait, hang on.
I don't know,
Why
I
is
just
it?
think-
Why is it for the women?
I just think sometimes let women enjoy things.
Yeah.
Something you must get involved in.
Because
let
what you
everyone
gonna
enjoy
do to the camera? What you
I'm
doing
gonna
to the
irony.
camera?
You're in the dance, yeah, and it's usually a woman that's her business, that's her company. You're supporting her business, and now people are flogging you.
Don't mask it under supporting women.
It is. Even though we did that time, the girl was like, "Oh, you gonna jump on this?" And I looked at Vans. I was like, "Well, you guys want me to go back to back with Vans?" The height disparity is mad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did it. There was no ick in sight. What do you mean, man?
Yeah.
was
Nothing
no
but
ick inside.
nothing but
You don't know
positive
that.
comments.
You don't know that.
You don't know that there was no ick inside.
Yeah, people they didn't dare say the ick out loud.
Then we never do.
They were thinking it.
We just don't talk to you no more.
Keep it
Like,
inside.
Get batted into the group chat.
Exactly. We
What's
don't
that?
tell you there's the ick.
So
We
you
just
like
don't
getting
talk
batted
to
into the group
It
chat?
don't count if you can't say it to my face.
you. No, it definitely counts.
Okay.
That's where it counts
You don't want
most.
to say something. I'm getting angry.
That's where it counts the most.
I'm here to dispel all myths.
Yeah, today's the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Just
about
like how like
cameras.
360
No,
cameras
now it's fine. 'cause
about
we see you
women
guys on
not
there. You
fucking
guys
with
forced
like
yourself on there anyway.
male podcasters. This is cap.
Oh, they be fucking with male podcasters.
Speak your truth, King.
Cap.
What happened? What's cap?
Women not fucking with male podcasters, as in like listening to them and that.
No.
Oh, you said fucking.
Fucking them.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I didn't say
I
that.
don't think
that.
anyone said that they weren't.
Nah.
That they were saying they
No,
weren't
but we've
listening
seen
to
it
them.
on Oloni's threads and stuff where they've like basically outed a few.
Women are suicide bombers.
Low level
Yeah.
entertainer.
Low level
Forever
entertainer.
finish me.
I'm
I
yelling.
love that. I love it.
that.
That was
So
funny.
what,
That
is
was
it
funny.
only the men that are low level entertainers? Can we just clarify that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What low level female entertainer do you know?
But
Vans,
listen,
you're
I wish you
stepping
would.
on landmines right
No.
now.
I wish
it's fine because
This is
low level
half.
entertainers you have
Speak your
stories
mind.
for. So
I will say that.
did you
'cause
not?
I will say that I think sometimes, like, sometimes women think that they're really doing something, but you're really not, sis, because the only person
shaming
that's bad
yourself.
in this
Yeah.
is you. It's
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
That's why the game
You
is
can't
rigged.
be shaming a Donny that wasn't that didn't have clean boxes.
Yeah,
You were laying
that
down
was
with the
wild
Don.
to me.
It's like a recent conversation where the people were talking about how women are sleeping or dating guys that are ugly and stuff like. Have you seen it?
What's
on the
happening?
timeline?
Enlighten me.
I've seen.
Like, you're so annoying.
I've seen a little bit.
Yeah,
of that.
something about like women dating guys,
Yeah,
that
guys
are
that don't-
like really good looking women dating guys that are ugly.
Or guys that they wouldn't necessarily.
No, they said
It's about the personality.
Yeah.
I was trying to clean it up for you, but okay, cool.
No, that's
Because
what
nobody's ugly,
not
guys.
us. That's what the girls were saying.
Ugly is such a.
But for me, it's like
Ugly.
why
Such
would you
harsh words,
why would you
isn't it?
date somebody knowing that you don't
you're not
personally
attracted to
find
them
them
and stuff.
attractive,
But they might have other qualities and stuff, and maybe they meet.
No, but then
that.
why are you coming to tell us though? I just
Yeah.
think. Do you know what? One thing I don't.
Don't you like?
the internet.
Don't
I'm
you
not
women's
here
like
for-
Donnies that walk in and command the room? I've heard
Well, you
that
need to
before.
command with your face too.
I've heard that shit before.
Hey, you know what it is? He's
That's
getting
her
older.
bag.
He's giving less fucks.
Yeah, because you really aren't.
okay.
So have you guys always dated looks? Like that been at the top of the list?
I have to be
Always.
attracted to you.
Attraction is different
Yeah.
compared
Attraction,
to looks.
yeah.
No,
it
Yeah,
is.
looks
like-
as well.
Okay, so you can also attraction can be other things like
Yeah, like your aura.
Yeah, but your looks is part of it for me.
See?
your aura. Oh my god, when
Your
he walks in, everybody
vibes.
salutes
I
him.
ain't
Your spirit. That or the way that other people treat you, like, you know, big boss, big man.
like you're a big boy.
Yeah, like, you know, when they're chilling with the big boys, you're the big boy.
You're the big boy that they're
Yeah.
chilling with.
Oh my god, that's my man.
That's my
That's
man.
mine.
That's
I'm
my
gonna stick
man.
beside
I'm gonna
him.
stick beside him.
Looks are still important though, 100%.
Looks is definitely
Yeah.
important, but I have
I've
to
learned
find
that.
You
you.
can
100%.
dap every nigga in the club all you want,
If you're,
but looks you need to have.
I've said it
Yeah.
before. My mum always says your personality is not going to shine through in the pictures.
Your mom's a real
Jesus.
nigga.
I think it's a real one. I love that.
Do you know what? Yeah, because like
I love that.
they were saying that certain women were putting their guys in group chats for approval.
God forbid.
Does that really
I
happen?
think we were young
Let's
kids
cut the
though.
crap. Does that
It
really
could've-
happen?
No, not now.
not-
Not
Is it
now.
approval?
It
I've
happened.
never done that. I can't lie to you because
I've never done that either.
because for me, if
But
I
it's
like
happened
you,
though.
happened though.
It
No, it
does
does
happen, and I
happen.
will show my friends. Oh, like
This is who I'm
but I'm not
with.
showing you for
And
you
they're
come
like,
and
oh,
tell me
he's got other
yeah.
pictures.
Like,
He's got other
are you the one
pictures.
dating him?
No.
I don't care if you like him. I don't care if I
I
like
want to
him.
give you. I want to
okay.
give you the benefit of that. I think you're putting him in there just to make sure nobody knows him. He's not a madman.
I can't lie to you. I'm a
I
wait till I
don't think
find
I've
out.
ever actually.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
No, can we zero in this?
I am.
Can we zero in this? See, women like you need to toast to. Fantastic.
No,
women.
first one. No.
Man's 18 months down the line, you find out he's nuts.
God forbid.
You
You know,
said
I-
you're a what?
I'm not gonna put a picture of a guy out there and say, "Hi, does anyone know this? Or does anyone have this guy?" Like,
What, CRB?
yeah, I don't do that.
I've been
will,
CRB'd.
Yeah, I don't do that. I haven't got time
I've
for
done
that.
a
I will date
CRB,
you, and
but
then
it's
if something
more.
happens,
It's
then
a
we move.
sly one, like in the conversation, like, oh, do you know? Oh, okay, like yeah. But not like messaging the person, be like, oh, like
you know?
proper formal, no.
Okay, cool.
But like
Yeah,
in
I
a
haven't got time for that.
conversation, yeah.
So there's me thinking.
Because also as well, you know, people-
CRB is for like, potential income.
No
You
anymore.
got CRB'd.
If you have mutual friends, then yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is as well. I think sometimes as well, you don't know what kind of spirits the person you're asking has. So they might like him or something, and then because I'm saying this now,
Isn't
you
that
want to
supposed to be your
give
mate,
me,
though?
or also as well. Sometimes people give you stories and they don't give you the timeline.
Yeah.
It's probably 10 years ago.
Yeah,
but now you're
yeah.
telling me. Now I'm thinking this was 3
Oh,
months
I
ago.
lipped him in year
Now it's-
7. Move, man.
Mate.
Forbid.
No, but they wouldn't even say they lipped him in year 7. They would say, "Oh, I've lipped him." Like,
Yeah.
oh, him. I know him.
Okay,
Why?
like you lips.
Do you get me?
So what?
No, but they won't give you the details that you need to give you peace of mind. They will
Oh,
give
they
you
just drop a little.
Yeah, just vague, and then now your mind is running, doing mileage, and you're thinking, hold on. But the real tea is that this was like 10 years ago, and he didn't like it
Doing
back.
mileage.
Wait,
like
can
a
I
man.
ask you guys something? Would you? Okay, let's say you two, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And you liked a girl,
Yeah.
and then you asked him, oh, do you know this girl? And then you said, and then you said, I've lipped her in the I've lipped her. Would you still do a thing with her?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if it's had sex with her?
Huh?
Is that sex with her?
We having sex? What's going on?
Rah, really?
Would you, Vans?
You still...
It's a bit of a
do you really
sticky
like?
sitch.
You're my brother already. Do you want to be my Eskimo brother? That's like different.
It's a bit of a sticky situation.
Okay, but is there maybe like a timeline?
I wouldn't wanna.
Or time frame?
You wouldn't actively go out of your way to chat to someone that I've been with like that.
I think there should be an expiry date on that.
I would. Really?
If it's less than
maybe
the real
3 years. Esther's poking out, boy.
I've never shied away.
I think I can't go nowhere
days.
near a guy if you have lipped him, had sex with him. I think I just couldn't physically.
There's a lot. You know, it is. Everyone's got their barriers, their lines, cool, and it like.
But
the man them don't like when it comes to. Do you know the problem is though sometimes because like you said, people aren't really truthful.
Yeah.
Like guys, unfortunately, sometimes will downplay what the situation was. Now that you're bridging,
Some
like
guys exaggerate.
he'll be like, "Oh, that's some girl that I was seeing. That was his wife."
He's like, go through, yeah.
Yeah, go through. But
these times, his eyes are red.
But really, truthfully, you say to him like, "Yo, I was with that girl. I really liked her. It didn't work out, but tell the true story because now when your bridging's just doing what he wants with her,
now you're upset.
not even when it's just like you really liked her. Maybe their situation's casual. It hurts you even more because let's say you might want to spin the block on her. You can't do that because your guy's gone over there. Yeah. So everyone should just be honest, man.
Yeah. No? Personally, I don't think I could, but shout out to y'all.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I could.
So you could actually...
Yeah, I can
Wait,
sense that. I can sense that.
You definitely date one of your friends' ex.
So you would date a guy that I've had sex with?
So don't feel like that.
It's all coming out now.
It's like that.
No. Okay, maybe
they're
not.
coming up to 150 episode of their podcast. That's the last episode.
God forbid.
Hey, listen.
God
If
forbid.
there's no shade
Due to
podcast
unforeseen
next week.
circumstances.
If I see a note at explanation, thank you guys and girls. You know, it's been a good run.
We've decided to end the podcast.
Yeah, we've grown apart.
God forbid.
No, I think sex I wouldn't. I couldn't. That's weird.
Okay, if I kissed him.
If you lightly dated.
Lightly.
Man,
Like one slight
new
spread.
terms.
That's the title. Write that down.
If you lightly dated like years ago. Like in secondary school.
Yeah, what's lightly dating?
No, like,
You know, like what? Two dates and it didn't work out and you went separate ways.
That's lightly
That's a light
dating.
date. Yeah, that is a light date.
Like you're cool, but you're not my type.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get with someone that I know like you were serious about or if things had gone differently, you may still be with them. I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
But if it's someone you went on a date with.
What about if they've had sex, but
no, like, sex is no. Definitely no sex.
No, do you know why it's cold though? Because earlier it was looking a bit shaky.
Yeah, but like, what if they had sex during the 7-day trial, but they didn't, purchase the full blown?
I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go there.
But I think if it's dates, I can't lie. If it's dates,
that's a lot.
No, but if it was years ago, please let's be guided.
No.
Let's move on.
I think if we went on one date
you got me on.
And we didn't like each other, then fair enough. I think if we went another one, there must have been something.
I think you guys need to have a little debrief in the car and figure out
what's our story.
What's your story and what you're sticking to. Because right now it's we for the free.
Hello, we for the innit.
I think only because I don't mind because I wouldn't mind that.
Right.
Or is it because you could accept it?
I could accept it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And I think also as well, if a certain time has passed, and if you're like in a relationship where you're fine, I just think your mind should be on that.
Okay, so that's your caveat. So let's say you're in a situation and she's now maybe bumped into someone from your past, but you're happy in your situation. Yeah. You shouldn't care because I'm happy about someone.
Even if I'm not in a situation and she meets someone from my past, it is what it is. I just think everyone, at the end of the day, when you come to like love and stuff, you want to find the person that you're compatible with. We didn't work for reasons. So if you're better suited over there,
you're a queen.
Go for it, hun.
I think it depends on the case as well and what happened. I think it's case by case. I think what happened between you and the guy.
I can't like
insecurities are a mad thing as well.
Be careful.
Yeah.
He's like warning her.
It didn't work out because this Donnie was nuts, and she don't want to listen.
I just hope he listens
and what
now.
I could be like, well, we didn't work out.
You will listen when you are dead.
I just think it really depends.
Hey, every day should be Vance's birthday. The real him was just poking out.
Honestly, I don't know when he's come today.
Saying you'll listen when you are dead.
That's too funny. True. Relationship talks always hilarious because everyone's got their different like lines that they wouldn't cross and that. But when
it comes to you'll cross it.
Yeah,
it's true. You know, when temptation is in your face,
it's always easy to talk about situation till you're actually dealing with it.
We love a hypothetical.
Of course.
We love hypothetical.
Word to my sis Jazz, she always says hypotheticals killing my people.
Yeah, we love hypotheticals.
Very true.
She didn't make that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
But I don't.
But yeah, come to our rave, innit? On the 14th of April, innit?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
4 Quarters Elephant Park. Tickets out now.
Out now.
In the description. This is where Social puts this on the screen.
Early birds are sold out, by the way.
The early birds are sold out.
Good.
Stands have started flying.
man.
Are you guys coming?
Yeah.
We've got a friend's birthday.
Wow.
It's Kelly's birthday.
Wait, what do you
Oh
mean?
wow. Okay. I
Whose
can't come
birthday?
then.
Our friend Kel's.
What, on a Thursday?
Who's that?
Oh, that's
yeah, I
a Thursday.
can't come.
Sorry.
Wow, you tried to... It's a Thursday. As I said
You
earlier...
said no one's going
it's
to
the
work.
It's the
because
no one's going to work on a Good Friday. It's a bank holiday
Oh,
weekend
I
in
thought you
April.
said Good Friday.
It's
Okay.
Easter bank holiday. Okay, for clarity, it's Easter bank holiday weekend. We're throwing a party on the Thursday.
On Thursday. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
you don't have to worry about work the next day.
Yeah.
Unless you work in retail, sorry for you. But
That's so...
Even if you do, we're done at 1 o'clock. You can make it to work in the morning.
Don't
Yeah.
let the retail
Also,
babes come for you.
yeah,
innit?
and more,
Right?
I said,
more
don't let the
importantly-
retail babes come
no,
for
I'm
you.
just saying, like, because I've been there, innit? Like,
Yeah, we've been in the
man's had to
trenches.
work on a Good
But more
Friday.
importantly, a lot of our people, a lot of our listeners, our friends, that we've not seen some of you since 2019, since our last live show. That is happening soon as well. But I just want us to throw a party, have some good vibes, be around some good people. So I want to see everyone there. Man, don't really ask for too much from our peoples and money and that. So some of you man have to buy 2 tickets, double up. Yeah, man, one rave, innit?
Yeah, you lot said that you got money in it. Show it.
Yeah.
Raw.
Show your drip.
True.
Yeah.
100k Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
100k in it. Like, you lot all balling in that. Come on.
It's true.
Meet me
Yeah.
at the arcades, man. Let me batter you.
Yeah.
Pause.
On the game. Come on. Get
On
your
the
mind out the
game,
gutter,
B.
man.
That's
What's going
what
on,
Meet me
man?
at the arcade.
Yeah, man.
Like, you know.
All right.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at you.
let's play that time crisis, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the venue's really nice. It's going to be a nice, relaxed night and that. I'm ready to party, but work and just enjoy seeing some people in it. So, yeah.
Who are the DJs?
So Donch is DJing. We've got
Shout
Taya
out.
Iku.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
so sick.
And you've got my little sister Bisola as well.
Shout
Really
out
cool
Bis.
DJ. DJ Kudex will be spinning as well. So
Yeah.
we've got a really healthy lineup in regards to DJ. So I want people to come out and have a good time.
Shake
And
leg.
it's a safe space. All
does
races,
that mean?
creeds,
Oh, okay.
sexualities. You're all welcome and that.
Okay.
Nah, nah, on our watch, no one can't play even that. So come and enjoy yourself and that. So
Love it.
HG will be fisting man up if they act up,
Yeah.
and that's facts.
Yeah.
We don't really
He
security.
agreed immediately.
I thought you
Hey,
meant it's a
I'm
safe space.
saving
Y'all
so much-
can
I'm
get naughty on the dance floor. I thought that's what you meant.
Who
kind of
does
sex?
that?
Come on, who do you think we are?
What's the
Hey,
question?
what's going on?
I mean, if you want to meet us in the dance floor,
Question.
darling, just say it. Yeah.
No, it's because the way you said it's a
WD-40,
safe
oil up the
space. I thought
pelvis,
you
let's
meant
go.
like
Wait,
you can
what?
get jiggy on the dance floor. Do you know what I
Man
mean?
said he'll oil up the pelvis. That's crazy.
I mean, you know,
I
we're
hear
speaking
you.
freely, innit?
I hear you.
No, it's just,
Wait. Oh, I just fucked what you said.
the alcohol's got it. Oh my god,
I hear it.
it's a free space. Everyone enjoy
Yeah, but
themselves,
make
man.
H choke. Stop it.
Yeah, nah, do you know what it is? It's
So you're right there, H.
I think as an entity, like off the cuff, like we haven't been outside like that in a while with our name stamped on something. So
Yeah.
it'll be nice to see a lot of our listeners out there, and like Fols said, a lot of our friends as well within the podcast, you know, industry and outside of that.
Why you laughing like that?
Yeah,
It's the way he's looking at me saying that.
yeah.
No, basically he's saying, "Bitch, you better come."
Yeah, I know. We
I
gonna
mean, without
support.
the
We gonna
bitch,
support.
but you
Yeah.
know,
No, but come on,
Yeah,
enjoy
yeah. Don't
yourself.
be saying come.
It's just-
Yeah.
Just jokes in it. Just jokes in it. Yeah.
haha, kidding.
We can get into all the trending topics this week. I know I sent out a little list of stuff we want to cover.
Oh,
and that.
yes.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian's out here getting Molly Mae, apparently.
What happened? What did she say?
She said, "Get your ass up and go to fucking work."
She just hates. She hates poor people.
Is
Okay.
that what you got from it?
That's what I got from
But
it.
don't you think there's a trend now where rich people from privileged backgrounds are basically telling us to like
Work.
get a fucking move on? Like, you can't be poor. There's no way you can be broke.
Yeah, I think like the thing is, obviously that Molly Mae thing was a big talking point, but we've had all that kind of rhetoric through like hip hop. Like Diddy used to be super hard about like Team No Sleep and all this stuff. Like even like Jim Jones' whole brand is Vamp Life. It's all about staying up,
Yeah.
being in the studio, not sleeping, maximize all the hours. Like
Health
But
as
that's
well.
Rick
not
Ross
healthy.
was
I kinda
going
had
through a
that,
period
you
of
know
like having seizures because man weren't sleeping, man weren't living healthily. So it's not a good mantra to spread in that. And
No, but you know what though? Even the billionaires that have all those little seminars and stuff and all those tours they do, that's always their mindset. So Molly's one, I think that was not nice. I don't think it was as deserved as.
what
she
the
got
flogging that she got was.
It was very unnecessary. I think it was bullying actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was borderline bullying. I think when people don't like someone, they just wait for you to say something and then they just see your singlet. They've been wanting to say it for. They've been
I
dying
was
for it.
shocked at Molly's one because Molly is basically the queen of like influencing and stuff, like especially in the white community. So I was very shocked that the whites were flogging her like that. I
You're
think,
saying the white on white crime?
yeah,
It actually
basically,
was.
yeah, I was shocked.
The
I think
front
with
row
the Kim
seat to
K
that.
one, I think I'm just like, It was unnecessary.
Esther said she had
In
a
that
receipt.
regard,
I wanted to let it slide.
in that regard, it's not my problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know
I'm
what it is
like
as well?
this.
The more you like communicate outside of your bubble that you've kind of co-opted for yourself, like your Instagram with your manager. When you now go and do an interview, the more you talk, you can misspeak. Like, especially like, we all podcasts and stuff. It's not every week you're gonna get something right.
That's the thing.
You might make a misstep. You might not. You might not. Yeah, you can obviously, but you might not. Like really say what you mean. You might not articulate your point correctly.
Yeah.
She's in an interview now, so it's not just being on IG or like giving like a script to read for an ad or whatever,
But
or
my
her
thing
YouTube
is
channel.
I feel like a lot of people say, "Oh, Beyonce's got the same 24 hours." I feel like it's such a cliche thing to say, and I feel like she just said it and thought, "I'm actually saying something here." Like I feel like she thought I'm going somewhere with this, but you weren't, sis. Like you actually weren't.
I feel like she had no experience in what she was talking about.
What, with regards to Molly Mae?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think she just heard other people say stuff.
The
Yeah.
24
and she just
hours
picked
thing, yeah.
stuff from like different people that she's heard, rich people, successful people, and she just said it in the interview.
You've actually been reading a lot like Rich Dad Poor Dad and just like
Yeah.
Like she's like, I don't have friends, I don't make friends, but babes, we see your friends, you do vlogs with them and stuff like that. So you're just shut up.
Literally.
But Esther, maybe those are paid actors.
They're not there because you're doing besties and
Yeah.
pajama party and girls' night and all that
But
stuff. So
I think we've spoken about this before on the pod, like with Kim, what she was saying about people not wanting to work.
yeah,
Not her idea of work, because it's not to take away from the fact that she's had like a leg up and all the rest of it, but there were so many.
Like $40-50 million left by her dad, so that's one hell of a leg up.
That's
That's a whole leg of land right there.
There definitely is, and far be it from me to praise a Kardashian, but she's taken it and like Rob, what's he doing? He's effectively had the same kind of. But why that irks me is that you're saying that people don't want to work. There are some people, like there was a story where this lady, she had her children taken away by CPS in America.
Oh yeah,
because she left her kids in the
car
car while she
interview.
went for an interview.
Yeah,
You can't say that people don't want to work. You can get up, as in Kim Kardashian or people that have her access to wealth. You can get up at 5 a.m. because someone's watching the kids. You're gonna get someone else is gonna get them ready for school. You're literally gonna be like at the front door, bye, and then you're off to a meeting. You've got a tutor. You've got this. You've got that.
You've got an army of people helping you, innit?
You've got all of that support. So it's not that irritated me, because I think you can't say that people don't want to work. There are so many people that have barriers upon barriers and upon barriers to even access work in the first place. Like, it's not to say that everyone just wants to sit and collect benefits or all the rest of it. There are some people who are just better off, like by the time they factor in childcare and all the rest of it, it's like, actually I'm worse off going to work and doing all of this. So it just seemed really tone deaf, especially in a time when people are struggling.
You know what I think we're not talking about enough as well. Sorry.
No.
I think Kim said whatever Kim said. For me, the cheeky part was Courtney.
As in,
because when they were singlet on that shit, when Kim was cussing you for being lazy because you wanted to watch your kids, and she called you ungrateful and said you don't deserve these opportunities.
Oh, because she didn't want to film and stuff.
Because she wanted to watch her kids. And she said she didn't want to be
Imagine
on the road.
I want to be a mum.
Like, she want to be a mum, and she's standing like, yeah, you gotta work. I said, okay.
But when Kim's looking, I think for her, she's thinking, I had to bang Ray J, I had to reshoot the film.
But nobody forced you.
And then we started this whole empire. She's been out here grafting, like Chrissy said, we don't want to give Kardashian their flowers, but she's definitely, from what she was given, she's definitely made a hell of a lot out of that.
Yeah.
And obviously how we look at work might be different, but it's just like I said, tone deaf to kind of say that to people and then like get your ass up and go to work. Because what I don't like is we hear that a lot in this country as well, like the benefit scroungers. So we'll have people making us look down upon or fight people that are like, we are, God forbid, 2 bad paychecks away from. Like a lot of us don't have, a lot of people don't have savings. So if things go wrong for you, you could be that guy next door.
Yeah.
But the government and the powers that be will have you looking at that person as your enemy, when in reality, the scroungers are in parliament.
Yeah.
Things are going up. We're having like, our money, our savings are worth less, but they're getting more money for their expenses. You got people like claiming for their second homes, or like they sent a letter they're claiming on a stamp for 40p. Like they claim everything. If that's not a scrounging, what is? Like things you can afford, but because it's within your framework and it's not illegal.
Yeah.
They set the rules for themselves.
Yeah.
They're scrounging.
Yeah.
Who really wants to go to work every day, bro?
Not me, boy.
Come on, man. Don't the babes say soft life?
Honestly.
I'm dying for it.
Honestly.
Soft life.
And it'll make you look at those people as like they're worthless or they're less than, and like you said, once people factor in childcare and all these things, they haven't got an army, they haven't got someone to drive their child to school or a nanny or this. So
yeah, I mean, like, you know, there's, especially in this era, like there's a lot of people that are creating opportunities for themselves, which is great.
Yeah.
But then, you know, once you get to a certain level, a lot of people start becoming tone deaf. So like the message that they go out and promote is it's a lot different to what reality actually is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like that's why the majority of people are like, wait, hold on, what are you talking about? Because this is not exactly what reality is. Like, and you know, like, yes, creating an opportunity for yourself where, you know, you reach certain heights is, yes, it comes down to hard work, but there's also other different factors which your everyday person doesn't always have.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise we'd all be out there
Exactly.
thriving like that.
Literally.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Literally.
there's a gang of people that are trying to create something for themselves, but there's barriers upon barriers. Just as Chrissy says, like, you know, it's not feasible for everyone to live that way. It just isn't.
And realistically, not all of us are going to be rich as well. Like, no matter how hard we work.
We're in a society
it's not a work ethic thing. It's like
no, but we're in a society where now, like, you know, it's the in thing to have a side hustle.
Yeah.
Like, rah, you don't have anything else that you're doing. Like,
I
what,
barely
you just
have
got
to
one
have
job.
my main hustle. I'm tired of my main hustle.
Honestly,
is that real? You began to work
sides.
here like again.
honestly,
Like-
I have to log in again. Like, it's long.
Even with the side hustle thing, people sell you a massive dream because
Listen,
you do your 9 to 5. I got shit to do. I'm busy, and like there's definitely this whole thing of like people talk about streams of income, but that's also another stream of stress.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I don't want to reply to this.
sorry,
You're
louder for people in the
preaching.
back.
You're
Louder,
preaching.
because that's
He's
actually that's
preaching.
it.
Bishop TD Jakes
We
in the
definitely
corner.
Chrissy Jakes.
No,
Chrissy
it's facts.
Jakes.
It's very, very
Just streams
glorified.
of stress.
But
It
people,
is.
it's very glorified, and people don't like to talk about the realities of it because all people want to slap on their thing is entrepreneur, CEO, boss babe, boss this,
Shiro,
but you're not. That's the thing.
CEO.
Now the
But it's
Shiro.
the people in your inner circle, your people that know you personally, that know how flipping stressed.
I'm
You
tired.
No, but the thing is that it's crazy because like I've got someone in the room that's like an entrepreneur, right? Like he started shit from the ground.
He's looking
up,
like, look at you lot.
not
Brokies.
even like,
Ain't doing shit.
not even to put him on blast, but I've seen him like, you know, graft, like, you know,
it's hard work.
what got him to the position that he's in today wasn't what he initially started with.
Are you hiring?
He actually is.
You see, close mouths don't get fresh. She's like, I've got my CV in my bag right now.
Streams of income, you know.
But the thing is that like I've seen him like, you know, do something, you know, and you know he took it to somewhere that, you know, like it reached like the end. Then he had to think of something else. You know, and then it started to kind of work, and you know, and things like that. Like, so it's not like that fairy tale where like, you know, the first thing that you do
Is what
is what is gonna, you know. But then there's a lot of people that start things and then they're like, they realize, oh shit, this is like
harder than I thought.
it's harder than I thought.
Yeah.
I'm not
People
gonna
don't
turn
what
around.
happens with podcasting?
It's true.
Yeah, circle back.
Because some of you think we're here just joking around, and you start and then you realize it's hard work. But you know what? I feel like with that though, I always say that people shouldn't, because a lot of people feel pressure to have a side hustle and stuff, and I honestly don't think it's a calling for everybody. Like, I can't lie to you. If I had a job that pays me well and it's something that I'm interested in and I'm skilled at and talented and it pays me a very good check, I don't need to have a side hustle.
Yeah.
Because one could argue if you were actually to focus on the main thing, you could get more out of it.
You really could.
And ain't there a thing where if
No,
you're
no,
doing
I-
multiple things, your taxes as
I
well?
understand.
Oh,
I'm
it
not
absolutely
gonna
is
lie,
a side
but
hustle, yeah.
It's a side hustle, isn't it?
But it's a passion as okay, like
Yeah.
No, you are wrong in that. You are.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a
like,
passion as well, no?
it's a side hustle.
It's definitely
You
work.
see how man-
Slash-
No, but you
like,
didn't
if
start
no,
to make
but
it a side
if
hustle, did you?
Passion drove this. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It wasn't like, oh shit, I need.
Because I
need
could have quit a
something
long
to do.
time ago.
There's
Like,
no rule, but it's a side hustle means something I hate. It can just
Yeah.
be I
Yeah.
enjoy doing this.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying
yeah,
But
to
ain't
make
a,
money.
Absolutely.
ain't a side hustle something where you start because you want to make money from it?
Not necessarily.
not necessarily, but
No?
exactly. This is
But that's
the
what
thing.
people. But
But I don't think people are
people
wrong for looking at it that way, because I'm with you. If someone said side hustle, I would look at it as, oh, that's my thing for me to get extra
another-
P's. My little side hustle allows me to pay for my travel, so it doesn't come out of my work wage.
Because I don't see
Like-
what like podcasting now as like a side hustle. Like I never went into it thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna make money off of this. I'm gonna pay for my travel card every
I'm
month.
exactly the same.
Do you know what I mean?
When I started my business, it's because I was in when I tell you the belly of heartbreak.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And it
Girl,
was
you
just
said,
like,
What?
you good now?
girl.
What's going on here, bro?
No,
I'm
when
yelling.
I was in I've told these guys before,
Yeah.
that heartbreak had me crying at a 90-degree angle, so I didn't ruin my
Yay.
makeup.
Listen,
I was-
I met
I know those ones.
Crying in
I'm
the
not about
fetal
to put my
position.
face beat.
Can you imagine? Like
Nah,
a baby.
you have to like,
I
you
know,
have, you have
yeah,
to
no.
not cry, and then when you get home later, take the makeup off.
You
then
reserve-
let it
yeah,
out.
you
you
reserve
have
the
to
cry.
reserve
But I
it.
had the
cry on
makeup on
pause.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to, man.
Sometimes you have to, but this one, that's like when I tell you, as Fols would say, in the
Uncontrollable.
Like,
blender,
putting
Putting the cry on
in the
pause is
blender.
crazy.
In the
It's like
blender.
rushing home, like,
That's
and
mad.
you know you're dying to go toilet,
So-
but
it
you have
feels
to
like that sometimes.
Yeah,
you
it
have to
does,
wait
yeah.
until you get home.
I can't
And
believe
When
it.
my
For
mum comes
me,
in,
like
the
I
tears
was
are
just
dry,
so
then I go into the shower.
I needed something to like just
Get your mind
put my
off that.
energy
Yeah.
into, and that's how it started for me. Then I was like, oh,
you can actually make money off of this.
people, okay,
People fuck with it.
yeah, like oh,
Yeah.
if you like, cool. And then that's how it started. So I do get that sometimes it could literally just be something that takes your mind off something, or a side hustle doesn't even. I feel like with our not generation, but the kind of the generations around us now,
Yeah.
a side hustle, okay, like hustle, I get it, but I feel like everyone's so focused on you doing something on the side outside of your regular job that it has to make you money. It doesn't have to. You could be the shittest singer if that's what you like to do. Go out and do that. If you like to paint, and it's trash,
Vans is loading up.
I always say we
Like,
charging up.
don't really have hobbies.
I was
People
just
don't
gonna
have
say
hobbies.
that.
I
People
did.
don't
They're
have
trying to monetize
hobbies.
every single thing.
every
yeah.
single thing.
Yeah.
I
100%.
did have a thought, like, and I was like, you know what, man? I speak for the artists that just make music for themselves, like, because it's a thing. It's their outlet. It doesn't have to be like for any monetary value. Like, it could just be for. There could be like incredible artists out there. Yeah, they don't want to be fucking out there. They just want to make music and then listen back.
Yeah.
And be like, oh yeah, shit, I made this.
The only difference between a hustle and a side hustle and a hobby is that someone's paying you for something.
Yeah,
that's it. That's literally it. You can put music out on SoundCloud because I know that's something that people do, and that's absolutely fine. But then the moment that someone pays you for it, it's now looked at as a side hustle because you're getting that money. When in actual fact, like if you look at someone like Summer Walker, for example, I feel like her hobby kind of just
Became
into
a
side
movie.
hustle.
Yeah.
And that's
And she treats it like that. She told you, like, listen, somebody's just.
I don't want-
They
I'm
came
in
to
the
the
mood
concert,
today.
like, some of these bangers I ain't gonna sing because they take me to another
Exactly.
place. I'll
Nah,
pay
sing
tickets,
that.
but
I'm
she's.
sorry, sing that.
Actually, I'm sorry, sing
I
that.
hear you though,
Sing
because
that.
that's what you're here to do.
Yeah.
Nah.
Bro,
No.
you
I
know what,
hear
yeah?
it, I
Like,
hear
I can't
it.
lie
I
to
hear
you.
it.
I can't lie to you. I hear it. Mental health, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
like this song takes me to a place. I hear it, but
Sing it.
But that
Sing
safe
that.
space is
I'll be
making you
honest,
money.
I'll be honest. Don't come to my show.
sing that, huh?
I'm gonna give you a list of songs I'm gonna sing, and if you're upset that I'm not singing these songs, don't
Stream
come
it
to the show.
in the car.
But
on the way
my
home.
thing is, why would
Exactly.
you put it on the album?
Because
For
it's
you
an outlet for me.
you to then turn around and say, actually,
Sorry, if this
But
is
I'm
one
not
of your
gonna-
highest streaming
It's a
songs,
release for me.
sing that
I
shit.
don't know.
It
Then
just
keep it to
happened.
yourself.
No, you know what it is. I
Nah,
respect it. But no. Hear me out. I respect it.
yeah.
But
Sing that.
I also
I don't
respect
owe you, I
the
owe
response.
you.
So like, if I'm someone that say goes to the show and she what's one of her biggest songs? Like some of the stuff of
You can't go to a Summer Walker show and she doesn't sing the Usher joint.
Who's gonna check her?
yeah.
Who's checking her?
Who's gonna beat me?
No,
Because you're gonna tweet and then what?
Herein lies the
Who's
problem.
actually
No,
going
herein
to
lies
beat
the
me?
herein lies the problem. You do check her, but you're thinking like, who's gonna check her? You just don't go to the show. And if enough people do that, that's the ultimate check.
She doesn't
Because
want to
you know-
perform
because you know what
anyway.
happens? There is no check
But she
after
don't
that.
mind though.
That's
She doesn't-
it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Don't remember when
it.
she cancelled all her shows.
No, that's fine, and I respect it. Like the Naomi Osaka thing, she didn't go to
Oh,
one of
yeah,
the tournaments. Eventually, when less and less people stop going to your
Yeah,
shows
you'll
now,
feel it.
you will have to start having to like make important decisions. Okay,
You know
cool.
what? With Summer-
Maybe today
Naomi
I'ma sing
Osaka
that.
like cancelled an open and she ain't won shit since.
Yeah.
And I
Do
feel
you know
like
what? That's
artists
like-
now get away with a lot compared to before. There's no way Beyonce's gonna come on stage and say to her audience.
No, she can do what she wants. So she can do
No,
what she
now
now
she
you're clicking
can.
your
Yeah,
Now-
I am.
because she's off that level. But I feel like
She won't.
But and even then she won't.
A true professional.
I can't lie to
But there's no way you can put an album out for people to stream, and then you turn around and say, I physically cannot perform. So what were you doing in the studio?
This
when
conversation,
you were
I can't lie to, is giving me a strong sense of entitlement from all of you.
It's not entitlement. You've literally put it on an album for us to stream and pay you.
That's
it is
someone.
entitlement.
No, it's entitlement. It's entitlement.
It's not entitlement.
I give two.
It's not entitlement.
Bro, like,
let's not talk over each other.
No, do you know what it is? Yeah, because people love to be online and be like, oh, like we love to all say mental health is very important and you should look after yourself and all that kind of stuff. But if I'm telling you that I cannot sing this, even though I put like where I was when I put this song out is not where I am today. I've healed now. I'm in a much better space.
I've got a new man.
I've got a new man. I've got a baby. I've got all of that stuff. If I sing this song, it might take me to a dark place. You're telling me because you paid £20 or however £50 for a concert ticket.
I bought drinks.
I should now. £55.50.
I bought drinks for her as well.
Plus VAT.
I should now take myself to a dark place for your enjoyment.
I understand.
Nah, sorry, that's sickening.
I understand that.
You're saying two things can be true. You're right and they're right as well, because as an audience, they go there, they want to hear these songs.
Yeah, but then don't go. It's simple. She's told you what song she's not doing, then don't go.
No, she doesn't. No, she has said on stage
in the moment. She didn't pre-warn us.
She didn't pre-warn us.
Thank you.
We've gone to the concert.
Or not said anything at all.
If
not said anything at all.
No,
if she didn't say anything at all.
You've taken away my power of choice.
But now you've made
if I'd known, I might have stayed at home.
If you tweet her, she'll reply. I'll let you know what song she's not singing.
I feel like if she didn't say anything at all, then we might not even notice that she didn't perform it.
No, you would have, because people, like on your last podcast, people were doing a Davido concert review straight after. People would have gone and said, she didn't perform this, or she didn't perform, or even when she came to London the first time, it wasn't a lot of stage presence. She sat down. Obviously, she's going through like am I right saying she's got like social anxiety or if I'm right?
She does.
So she's going through stuff. So she didn't give that performance people were looking for. It almost felt like she was like not bothered, but it's because she's going through things, isn't it?
But you see how you were saying that she should perform like a certain song. This is a slightly different example. But Meghan Markle, she was like, because I've posted one photo of my child on the internet, that doesn't mean that I should then surrender every single photo album to you, or I should just have the child there ready for you to look at when you feel like it.
Come on, dance for your uncle.
Bye.
And it shouldn't be like that. Like people should be able to just put their music out.
I mean, I hear you, but within that example, it doesn't tie to her profession. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what
makes
we
her
necessarily
money.
Require. It does in a way, like,
One could argue that is where she's at now. That's gonna become a profession, like being
a lot of people
an online
like
personality.
Get, like, magazine deals from posting their kids, like especially during the era of OK and Hello. But with an artist, like especially they're touring a particular album. Like when they go on tour, they're doing it for a particular album, right? So they're standout tracks that obviously people are there for. These are like literally what sells the tickets, right? So then when you've got like a bunch of people that are there for this album and you don't want to perform like 3 or 4 songs, standout songs from that album, of course fans are going to be disgruntled. Can I not be?
You have every right to be.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I just think with artists they can't win, because if they don't release music, you ask them where's the music, you want to take their singlets. They release the music, you tell them that the album doesn't bang, it's not that great, you should have kept that. Now they release music, they say this is going to take me to a dark place, I don't want to perform this, the singer's been told.
Whatever you put out as an artist, unfortunately, is out there for critique. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
it hones into the Ari Lennox conversation. As much as like we want to be in a space where we're being respectful to women and that, one could argue and understand why, maybe not how he's presented, but why Donny said what he said, because it's in your music, innit? I'm responding.
Remind me of this again.
So asked if are you being fucked good right now, sounding like the South African podcaster and stuff. So it was brazy how it was presented in that. Right. It's very brazy, but it's in your music. So like when things are in your music, people respond a certain way, innit? So
and that's the thing, and I just feel like nowadays.
Let's circle back to the conversation we had before you started.
For me, I just feel like if you're going to put out an album that you want people to buy, you want people to stream, you want people to listen to it. Like you were saying, you've done a concert based on this album. And then you want to now turn around and say, actually, the reason why you guys bought the tickets for, I'm not here for that. So I'm sorry.
And there's an irony in the thing that probably is paying you the most out of your music catalogue is the live performance. You're not performing the stuff. So we know how much is a stream worth is always a question. How much is artists actually getting paid off streams? Everyone else is eating. The thing that you're actually going to get the most money off,
you don't want to do.
You're not going to do.
But
I understand the entitlements. I understand both sides. Hear me, I understand.
It's not entitlement, bro. It's a standard requirement from the songs that you put on the album.
Do you know what I'm
That
thinking
we
about?
were
Yeah,
we are
But
hearing.
hey, there will always be
yeah.
extra context when bro. If this is a man, we'll be having a conversation. You add a woman, a black woman, and the fact she's
The
been
thing
through all this
is,
stuff.
I
It's just the
hear
truth,
it.
though. It's not.
I hear the whole mental health. I hear the heartbreak thing. I hear it, right?
Yeah.
But for me,
I want these bangers.
but this is what's influenced you to. You put this out in the world.
Yeah, we didn't ask you to tell us.
Yeah, I can't go and
put it
see.
out
I can't
there.
go and see like Michael Jackson and be like, oh yeah, I don't want
Is that right? Is that writing an autobiography,
Do you know what I'm
right?
about, yeah?
And then you do an interview.
Nigga.
Go on. Let's not talk about
Sorry, I
it.
was gonna say, is that doing an autobiography, right? And
Yeah.
then doing an interview, and you're like, actually, you can't ask me these questions. You put it in
You
the
put
book.
it in your book,
Do you know
yeah.
what I'm thinking
Why
about?
can't we
Yeah?
ask you now?
Go on.
I'm thinking about me telling stories on the pod about heartbreaks, right?
Yeah.
I have a live show, and people are like, "Oh, can you tell that story again?" Bitch, I moved on. So you're telling me that because you listen to the podcast and because you paid to come and see me live, I should now take myself
it.
and trigger myself and bring up episode 55.
Yeah, but
Well,
is,
I think it's
is,
different
is
if we
episode
were sending- if we
55
were
like the
doing a
most
live show.
the most listened?
No, it's not though.
It's different if
sing
we're
that
doing a
shit.
live show and it's like it's about heartbreak.
Right
No, I'm not
Is
doing it.
episode 55 the most listened
If
episode?
it is, I'm not doing it. I'm not for ever putting myself at harm to entertain. I'm not a jester. I'm not here to entertain people. I'm sorry. I know as an artist you are entertaining people, but
I hear it.
at my mental health suffering
Yeah.
because you want to have a good time. I'll
Fling
give
the
you a
album
refund.
on. Fling it on. If you're that desperate.
Well,
to hear
mid
it.
concerts, put my AirPods. You lot are sick.
Yeah,
I'm
do it.
telling
Don't
you,
do it.
My thing is,
Don't
just
do it.
don't don't put it on the album.
Do you know what it is?
Literally, just don't put it on the album.
I've laid my stance clear.
Keep
I
in
see
your
both
catalogue.
sides. Just also be prepared for the other side of it, where it's like people may be less inclined to come and see you live, or you're gonna have
And
the
that's fine,
chat
that's a
online. That's fine,
consequence.
isn't it? So
But because-
and you know what's mad about it? Unfortunately, that situation that might lead you into darker places again because now nobody wants to come and see you. It's not nice. And I'm someone that's really trying to be sensitive. We've spoken so many
But you
times
know
about our
what's
mental health,
mad?
but I
Nothing's
understand
gonna
like
happen. Nothing's gonna
a
happen.
customer base when you feel like you've paid for something and you've not received it, people get upset in it, and unfortunately people like do kind of like hold artists a bit too close to their chest a bit much. Like that's just another human being that's going through stuff, innit? Like I said, I'm not your jester. This isn't a story written for me. This is actually my true experience.
This is
Like, for her,
exactly.
this is her experience of London on the track. She's that whole last album was. But she's got a song called Fifth Baby Mama on there. Like she got a song Ciara's
Can I
Praise.
ask
So like
something?
this isn't like you had a ghostwriter. This is my lived experience. So
This
I
is
get
exactly-
it. I do
this is my
get
life.
it.
Can I ask
London
something?
on the
Go on.
track.
Why would she then, if it's okay, not to say it's not traumatic, but it's so traumatic
Yeah.
that you
Shut that door
wrote
for us, please, Chrissy.
that you wrote a song about it,
Yeah.
knowing that this is what people want.
But it
'Cause
might
we
be
were
her
so,
release, it
we
might
were
be
so
therapeutic.
invested.
Release,
We
you
were
know.
so invested in this relationship between you and London and everything.
Yeah.
And you wrote about it because you knew this is what the people want to know about you.
Yeah. It's
So
a gift
no-
and a curse. It's like do you know what it is? There is one thing performing it in a studio with an engineer, a producer, maybe a few friends,
You know
and then
they've got to care about
and then
you.
performing it in front of thousands of people. I think
I-
there is a difference with that. And remember, with the performance in a studio, let's say she did it in one take. Let's say she's one of those talent art is one take. Now, if you're on a worldwide tour, you having to do that
You do
over
rehearsals
and over
and
and
rehearsals.
in the real
Oh,
time,
come on.
you have a child of that person. So I do see it, but what I'm saying is just don't be surprised on the other end where maybe less and less people come out to see you or your live show suffers because it's not like, you see with artists, yeah, they can sing a song over and over again.
Yeah.
Comedians can't come and keep telling us the same joke. Artists have that luxury. There's artists now that may have had a song, Afro Man, just a wild example back in the day, because I Got High. I don't know any of the other tunes. I don't know if they did as good as that, but he's probably still touring off that one song.
Yeah.
And people
I
get...
know why.
Do you know what as well? Though, I think with artists as well, yeah. Because something you mentioned, I've forgotten now though. But my point, make it clear. But her putting songs on the album, that was her form of release. So it's not necessarily that she may be thinking this is what the fans want or this is what blah blah. I don't know if she did, but it's just I'm sad and this is what people can relate to blah blah. So she's put that music out. So because we hear a lot of artists say, this is my favorite song on there. It might not be the song that's charting, but like, this is my favorite song on there. People like it, but for them, it's like I wrote that song for me. I think it was when I was watching Mary J. Blige on Breakfast Club,
I remember that, yeah.
and she's talking about like this is why the album was called this because every day I set an alarm and it said "Good Morning Gorgeous." Like this is why this song was there, and this song I just wrote it. It just happened. So sometimes they're not even thinking of what necessarily what the fans want. It's just a release for them at what they're going through.
Yeah, and
So,
I understand. And I understand
yeah.
that, like, you know, like artists, musicians, you know, like literally, they have like a blank canvas where they can, you know, convey all of their emotions on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and put it out because it's part of a project. It's part of their story. And this is one of the reasons why I loved DMX, because some of the hardest shit like that he was going through at the time, like he knew that he had to go on stage and perform that, because not only that, like it brought him to a dark place, and whether he was able to overcome it or not, but he just knew that there are people there that relate to this as well, and they want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a part of the process. And I do understand that there's going to be moments where like this is super sensitive to me right now, and these are real people. At the end of the day, artists are real people, and they have real feelings and emotions. Someone like Summer Walker, like, you know, she can feel in the way that she feels. Like, I think I'd like to say that this is an isolated incident where she's like, you know,
she might get to date 14 and she performs a song. Because they can, it just might be that one
Mary J. Blige was at a point where
something may have happened right then. Maybe
no more drama. Like, I'm sure that you know, Mary J. Blige felt away probably about performing that. You know, but she's probably overcome that now because she performed that at the Super Bowl. Like, it was a big part of the thing, and she understood that it's a part of her catalogue.
She may not have overcome, but she may like lean towards like the fan thing where this is what they want to hear, so I'm just going to perform. But she might not. People just go through it. You can have cold moments.
Or understanding the purpose of, like, you know, your duty as an artist with millions of fans like that. You're gonna perform certain things that this is what they've actually come to see, because this is a song that, you know, I was watching the My Life documentary, and you know, there's people till this day that was like, this album saved my life. So they'll come and see that and are like, this is what I want to hear, because it brings me to a place where I no longer feel anymore, but it was important at the time, and I have like massive admiration for that. You know, but you know, like Fols said, two things can be true.
100%.
The artist has the right to reserve what they want to perform, but then the fan also has the right to be
not go to it
upset
anymore.
about the fact that they didn't perform the song.
If they performed the song again, they had a breakdown and said, wouldn't you feel uncomfortable?
Yeah, we would do. We would.
Then would you feel bad that maybe, you know, maybe she shouldn't have?
I would understand it. Like, it wouldn't be like we've seen DMX cry on stage. Like, people have broken down and stuff.
Like a full on breakdown.
If she had a full on breakdown,
like someone's had to come out and like be like to console her. She needs a moment. Would you feel like, you know what, maybe you shouldn't be performing that?
No, but then we'd be like,
there are heavy expectations. I saw Katy Perry come out to perform a concert, and you know,
Perry. Oh yeah. But you know, I think sometimes
text her like, I want to.
I think sometimes people just need time to heal, man.
And I think also, as an artist, if I saw you, obviously I don't want you to break down, but if I saw you break down and stuff like that, I think you don't know what, like you were saying, you don't know what that song could have done for me. So for me to see you break down, I could literally relate to that, or I could feel
if
that.
If Summer Walker sang any song and broke down, I think she would have, especially in a room that's probably a lot of women, she probably get so much support in there. They'll be like, "Come on, girl, try and push her through it." Now, if someone had to come and take her off stage and it was super, super, super mad, of course, people are gonna feel. But I don't think people are gonna think, "Oh my god, yes, we got what we wanted. She broke down." I don't think people are sadistic in that way. But I think just to kind of put a full stop on it, more than anything, we don't own these artists. They give us something, we buy their music.
That is key.
And it is what it is. Artists at the time, like maybe Forever Conversation, sometimes do play on the, you know, the emotional wants and needs of their audience and stuff, and it happens. But if we're just being truthful to the stance that we've taken over the last year, especially mental health conversation, and taking it serious, someone said that this music puts me in a certain place, I understand why they don't want to perform it. It's that simple. And I also understand why the customers, the audience, might feel a way that I came out to see something and you didn't perform those songs. It just is what it is, isn't it? So, and everyone's got a firm in it. They just went for a quick smoke in it.
Oh, okay.
You thought they just left us.
The
crew was looking around like, I don't want to break the flow of the pod, but where's your friends gone?
I'm so done.
I want to move on to some other stuff though. Esther, did you send Akua the list of stuff we're going to talk about? Or
Yeah, sorry.
You did.
I was going to say, wasn't there? She checked.
Oh, she didn't check? Okay, you're going to throw it in the basket.
I did mention that you got it. We sent it to us.
I did say, obviously, so Nicki Minaj has come back, and then we got the sit down with JoeBudden. I don't know if you've seen the whole sit down.
I did this for y'all.
Thank you.
Kanye. I
saw snippets on the Shade Room.
I watched enough of it, and I think there's different talking points now. I think there's one thing that poked out to me, and I think you guys are going to have a chat, is she was. I don't know if I've heard her before be honest about having her body done, like having a bum done. Like I don't know if she's been honest about that before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If she has and I missed it, cool. I just missed it. Maybe that's me not being in women's business. So I didn't see it.
But like that, we're like a black man that stays out of women's business.
Yeah, thank you. But right now we're gonna stay women's business quickly for this small segment and that. But she spoke about her experiences, like being the girl around the guys in the studio, so being around Mac Maine, Lil Wayne. I don't know if she mentioned anyone else, but like the teasing, the jokes and stuff, and maybe that possibly attributing to her going to get her body done. So I wanted to kind of have a chat and like, have you guys ever experienced like maybe negative comments or just maybe not I don't know if they're negative, snide or cheeky, or just like men putting their opinions on like your body and bodies in general and that affecting you? Have you had that? I
think I've had that once when was this? Maybe like 2018, and I personally knew myself that I was getting a little chubby, right? But then somebody made an unnecessary comment about like, oh, like you're getting big, and I was just like,
no. Was it loose? Like, was it like just mid conversation? It's like
it wasn't even. It was on Snap, so I posted a picture. Of
no.
And then they made this comment, and I'll never forget because I can't remember it's word for word, but they basically implied that like you're gaining weight kind of thing. Yeah. And it was just like,
how long was you in there typing for and like closing it and opening it and typing?
I think at the time I didn't really. I think I didn't really.
You're gaining weight too.
I would have aired it and
I didn't deep like what he was.
Disrespect.
Yes, I think I just like LOL'd it or something like that. But yeah, no, I definitely had the experience of like men, like a guy anyway, saying something that's like unnecessary.
Yeah.
But even going back to Nicki Minaj's situation, I think it's interesting how she's being open about it now, and I feel like there's been a shift of like women being open about like the work that they've had done. You
can't hide that. It's obvious. We can see. I can see.
I mean, it's obvious, but I feel like even then there was like this like hidden like, oh yeah, even though I've had my body done, I'm not gonna talk about it. Like if you know I'm not gonna admit it. But I feel like there's a shift now where like K Michelle and all these different women are talking about.
She nearly died. That's why she did that.
Or like talking about surgeries that they've had. I mean, Kim Kardashian's yet to say anything. Yeah. Even though we know.
Didn't Chloe at one point like try and act like her thing was real?
Yeah. Yeah, they all have
chopstick looking legs.
But there's definitely a shift like now.
Yeah. Do you know what it is with Nicki? Yeah. Basically, I didn't like the interview. And I'm a barb.
Yeah, so just for our listeners that are listening, Esther of No Shade podcast is a barb. So when I sent this list out, I thought this, out of the two of them, I was like, she would have watched this interview twice.
100%.
I didn't. I was annoyed I watched it once.
Why were you?
And I only watched because of you guys.
Thank you.
Because you guys wanted to talk about it, and I said, okay.
Well, not you guys, me. Vans doesn't care about this.
I didn't watch it.
I meant off the cuff.
Yeah, as a collective.
But, so I did. What was it? Was there a reason why this interview happened, or did she just wake up one day and say, I want to talk to someone?
You want to control narrative, innit? So I'm assuming she's got music coming soon.
Yeah, with Coi Leray.
With Coi Leray, an album will be coming soon. So she wants to come back and re-enter the marketplace. And one thing I do, when you get to a certain level of stardom, you can leverage your fame with your relationships, and you can pick and choose where you go to. So,
100%.
For example, Meg Thee Stallion hasn't done a Breakfast Club interview just yet. Yeah. So, and that may never happen because some of the comments they've had on there about her.
Yeah, I doubt she will.
Nicki's had periods when she's falling out with Charlamagne and been on there, not been on there. K Michelle went on there and got at like Angelique at one point. So Nicki comes back. She can go to a lot of different places, but she decides to go to a JoeBudden. Obviously, they had a sit down before when they did the JoeBudden podcast, and she kicked him out at one point. It kind of went haywire, so it's kind of a full circle moment there. Yeah. You know, she's picking a safe space for her. Joe's gonna obviously like. He's gonna be on his P's and Q's around her as well. So you know.
Do you know? I asked what the purpose was, because basically I felt like she's doing this essentially. She's cleaning up her image.
Trying to, innit? We had the mad accusations last year.
I think she did a poor job at it. Because I feel like if she was going to do something like this year, you should have addressed what it is that people need to be addressed. What
would have been the key things to address straight away?
One of the things she needs to address, obviously people talk a lot about her not really supporting other like female rappers and stuff like that, which isn't really true. Yeah. It's not true. She does. But I don't believe you have to support everyone. I can't lie to you. I think if I relate to what you do and I like you, then I will. I'm sorry, I can't support everybody. There's not enough time in the day to do that. I can't. Yeah. So it's fine if she doesn't want to, but I think she should have come on there to talk about that situation. She just recently made up with City Girls, which lets me know that you guys are probably in the studio and you would like to, they're hot, so you would like to do something. Hey, Carisha. Like, you would like to do something, do you get what I mean? So because that was really out of nowhere. And the reason why she fell out with them as well was because of Cardi. So,
yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I feel like there's certain elephants in the room. There's that. Also, ma'am, let's talk about whether you were actually out here. Sorry, guys, trigger warning. Whether you were out here threatening a sexual assault victim? Were you doing that? Were you calling her up
with her lawyer and all that
yeah,
stuff?
were you doing all of that and offering her money to stay silent, all that kind of stuff? Why are you married to that man? Do you get what I mean? Like, the thing he did, because you were very quick to be like, well, that was years ago and blah, 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 blah. Okay, but he's still got an ongoing case for it. So how many years ago could that possibly be?
Can't be in certain
So I feel like there's
places
certain
in
things, like, if you're
America.
going to clean up your image, because I'm sorry, for me, one of the reasons why I'm not really a barber anymore is because I just think that as a woman, it was so sickening for me to hear how she's been treating this victim. Like, doesn't matter how much I love your music and all that stuff. I just think it's such a disgusting thing to do.
Yeah.
So if you really want to go out here and do it and clean up your acts and clean up your image or whatever, address the things that need to be addressed and explain your side to people, so then people may maybe then see a different side to it and give you more grace. Because for me, the interview just felt like she just wanted to. It kind of gave the energy of, you guys don't appreciate me. I've been setting trends. I don't get my flowers. You guys are running after these new female rappers. And even though she did the whole, people should, black women should get there. And I do agree with that in terms of her getting credit for the things she's influenced. And she tried to bring other people in there. Lil' Kim. Don't throw Lil' Kim in there now, because for years, you have been ignoring the situation.
Right.
So don't try and throw it in there now like it's a... No, if I'm going to talk about it, really and truly, she's a trendsetter too. First of all, you're not mates. So don't try and sit there. You're not mates.
Are you trying to imply that Nicki might be begging friends?
She is begging for God. I feel like, do you know what it is? For me, watching the interview...
Sorry. Can you hear me
Watching
now?
the interview, it was very, very pretentious. Very, very. It's the whole, like, I'm a wife now. I'm a mum now. I'm softer. Nicki's different now. If Nicki's different, then address the things that need to be addressed. And that same maternal instincts that you have now is the same energy you should have had towards another woman that your husband offended. Yeah. So for me, I just found it so pretentious. And I feel like Joe he didn't ask questions I feel like probably should ask, but I think it's just I feel like he's giving me peace. Like he's in a peaceful place. I feel like he didn't want any problems.
No,
I think it was an opportunity to get back in that space with her after the last public conversation that they had. Yeah, and I don't think he wanted it to go in a way that it did the
last
previous
time. Yeah, I can see that, because he really was not pushing anything, and he was really doing a lot of And I just want you to know that we do appreciate you. I know we might not tell you all the time, we might not show you all the time, but we do appreciate you, and that's fine.
Do you know who would have actually asked those pressing questions?
Yeah.
Charlemagne would have.
Yeah, he would have.
I feel like Joe wasn't the right person to...
The funny thing is, Joe is the right person, but people don't want to lose out in relationship, especially when, like, the reason why you get that sit down is off the power of you, not necessarily you and the corporation. So, like, a Charlemagne isn't just the fact people are going there because it's Charlemagne, because it's the Breakfast Club, and because I have an album out and my label are telling me to go there, and this big radio station, my label and them have a relationship, and I need them to play my music. So you kind of go there. Whereas with JoeBudden, it's just off the fact it's JoeBudden. So when he does the pull-ups, you're not going to get too many. Like, I've seen him with Rick Ross. I've seen him with Vince Staples, just to name a few. Like, you don't get... They're good conversation. They're decent sit-downs, but they're not crazy. Like, it depends what you like from interviews as well. If you want people to ask the pressing questions and that little bit of, like, tension. But like you said, there are things that it's clear that if someone else sat down with Nicki Minaj, they should and would ask her, because the fans, they always want to know. So
yeah, and I think she could have sat down with Charlemagne, but not on the Breakfast Club, because I think Charlemagne outside of the Breakfast Club, when he's doing his 1-to-1, is very different. Like, his energy is very different. Yeah, it's a more level-headed.
It's more journalistic. It's not
more
antagonistic.
But to touch on the body thing as well, I didn't like that. Do you know what it is, right? Dear, I really try not to be shady.
Should we pour you another drink?
No, I'm good. Do you know, I don't like this idea that, obviously I know that with society we grow and we
Man's
evolve.
Got 1,000 birthday messages. He's not with us right now. bro, tell him put your phone on airplane. Are you here or what, bro? If it got your birthday, I was looking over like, bro, you've been typing. Bro, Esther's going off. You're typing, bro. Pay attention, bro.
I'm listening. I'm paying attention.
I don't like this idea of something wasn't great. Like, no one wanted to admit certain things back in the day, but now today we're gonna admit it. And not only am I gonna admit it, I'm going to now be an advocate for this pro love yourself and all that kind of stuff.
What are you referring to? What in regards to her getting a body done? This is
the body thing.
Okay, cool.
Because even with that, even with her admitting surgery, she tried not to admit it was surgery. This is her. I never had surgery, but I did get air shots.
Which is worse.
But you know that it's worse, first of all. But you know that when people say surgery, you know what they mean is like enhancement. So don't try and make yourself sound a little bit different to the other girls and be like, I did it in a different time, and the time I did it, like, I'm not obviously going to take away from my experience or whatever. Maybe she did, was influenced by conversations with around the guys and all that kind of stuff, and the women that she saw that were coming to the studio and all that kind of stuff. But girl,
she got the Southside Jamaica
just say
Queens
what you
ass
did.
shots because that shit wasn't moving.
Bro, there was a lady that was giving out all those ass shots. She ended up in jail. Like, there was a lady that was doing it. I remember.
Did you
I
guys?
saw a YouTube documentary about that.
Yeah, the same thing.
Did you guys watch the Spike Lee series? She's Gotta Have It.
Yeah.
You know, obviously the movie, but he turned it to a series on Netflix.
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah.
And there was a woman on that series that was like, she was working in the strip clubs and she wanted her ass done. So she went like, the
underground,
the alleyway to get it done, and it was just
cement.
Yeah, it was cement and it exploded on stage.
It's crazy.
That's what happened to K. That's why I said it, because even with K. Michelle,
But Meek said it,
Yeah.
They were doing some adult wrestling and mid back shots.
Yeah. Anyway, let me run.
The thing what?
The right bum cheek.
That's how Remy Ma added it to her thing.
Yeah.
A diss track.
I remember the time.
Said Meek said your ass blew up.
Yeah.
But you know, that's my thing, because even with K. Michelle, she did all of that, and women don't like to be open about what they've done. Because for time, Nicki, and I was out here looking like a fool, arguing with people that Nicki's one was real. But
anyways,
you were
deep.
No, as we sat in the library at uni, and Esther fully convinced me.
I won't think about me.
When you should have been studying.
I'll be wrong and strong. That's
why you can't idolize people, man.
I'll be wrong
she
and
said
strong
that
about
bomb
it.
is real.
Sorry,
I knew
this
it
is
wasn't
not idolizing people. This is her character.
This is my character.
She's wrong and strong.
I was wrong and strong.
I want someone to love me how you love Nicki.
Dead ass.
I need that.
I couldn't believe it.
I need that Barb love. I need that Barb love. That's what I need.
But I think just listen to that. I just feel like she's on a tour, and I just feel like if you're gonna be out here trying to clean your image, and then you're bringing Kanye into it. Kanye's got enough to deal with.
What did she say about Kanye?
She's talking about how she reached out to him about the Fendi stuff, wanting to work with him,
and
then he said he'd rather work with his wife.
No, he said basically like, if I'm gonna do this thing with you, because I think he was doing his Yeezy. She was trying to do like a shoe with him. And he was like, alright, if I do my wife,
but
which is fair.
As a woman, you kind of respect that.
Why you bring that in though? And then the thing is, because basically she insinuated, that now you guys are broken up. No. Actually, what she said was, Kanye at the time was on this whole rant about how it's difficult for black people to get into the fashion industry, right?
Yeah.
So she said she went to him like, as in like, so you're someone I admire, so bring me in, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he shut it down. You are shitting on someone whilst trying to clean up your image, like. What is wrong with you?
Or did you feel like she was shitting on him?
She was.
Okay.
I think she was. And I definitely think she was. And I feel like she was just trying to... She basically... Because the way Joe ended it was, I just want you to know, like, I know you're not showing it enough, but we do love you. We do appreciate you and blah, 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 blah. And I just feel like, what is this pity party going on when you're the... Sorry, but you're not the victim.
But then I think
That's coming from me.
I think he was just tiptoeing around, like... Trying to basically get back in her good books, basically.
Definitely.
Yeah.
He also he needs to remember, like, he's had the whole breakup with his podcast.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, when would have been the last... Obviously, he's had, like, on his Patreon and some of his, like, his main podcasts that come out, like, twice a week, had guests on. But it's like a big guest, because there was a little race at a point with, like, him and Charlamagne, and you've got, obviously, Noriega with Drink Champs. They have big guests all the time. They had Kanye West recently. So there's that constant battle. The constant battle of who's going to speak to the most popping people, the biggest people. And you've got $1 million worth of game. They have a big guest on every week. They just did Lil Durk in the trenches with $1 million on the table.
Yeah.
So like right now it's like everybody, and while I was crying, everybody's like, yo, who can I get to speak to in it? So like, I would just find it interesting, because I initially thought, okay, cool. Like, I don't want to be pessimistic. She there's no reason why she should be lying. If that's her experience, and like the guys are having comments, I could see why, especially if you... I think at the time she wasn't in New York. When she was recording with them, she would have been down in Miami, maybe. Yeah, you're probably around there. A lot of Southern women thick, and you don't have the. It's mad to think what have we looked at was a big bum back in then, what is a big bum now. She might have actually had like a decent sized bum, but in comparison to all those other girls,
she actually did,
In comparison to all those other girls, your thing doesn't match up, and if all.